The Horrible Gamers podcast may contain content not suitable for all ages. Listener discretion is advised.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers podcast, show number 377, being recorded on December the 6th, 2021. I'm one of your hosts, Jesus, also known as JesusWalksAlot. Today, I'm joined by my friend, singing all the Mariah Carey songs on the West Coast. Gunny Chief Henry Mayo is back. Welcome back, Gunny. Welcome. You're singing all the Christmas carols.
I said I listen to Jack Harlow. I'm into the what do you call it? Not rap. It's
I don't know.
What'd you call it?
It's
rap music.
You listen to trap music.
Trap, not crap, but it's trap music.
You know what that means?
And I listen to Mariah Carey. Why not?
That means it's music being played at a trap house, Gunny.
I don't know what a trap house is. I'm a boomer, remember?
A trap house is pretty much like a fucking crack house. It's like a drug dealing house.
Okay.
That's
I'm a boomer. I don't know these terminologies, but I do listen to whatever I click on stuff on Spotify. Spotify, the YT vids, the Twitchers.
Damn. And from Little Ohio, not listening to trap music, we have the Mayo. Steve Wheeler is back. Welcome back, Steve. Welcome.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Howdy. Howdy, I said.
Hi.
He said howdy. You're supposed to say howdy back.
Howdy,
sir.
Yeah, I was speaking country talk to you.
Oh, okay, country
I
talk.
was hoping you understand. I'm trying to adjust my language so you understand me easier.
I had to try to get my my country brain going, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Remember, he's a city boy who drives a Cameo.
Yeah, fucking living in the damn big city. God damn it, you. and sitting very patiently and very quietly, we have from the great Ryan North, Ryan Gibson is back. Gib8777777, all the sevens.
What's going on, everybody? Another episode of Horrible Gamers. Let's do this.
Welcome, Ryan. It's been how long, Ryan? It's been how long?
It's been a while. Well, you weren't even on the last few times I've been on.
Wait,
you were always not there. You were pokeroo, not showing up.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. You were on last time and I wasn't on.
You were MIA.
Like the last two times I was on, I don't think you were on.
What
I
the
think
fuck?
we did. Did we do one show when you were on? I can't remember.
I think so.
I think there was one show since then that we've done, and yeah, the last one I did, I think you were on.
Well, welcome back, Ryan. It's nice to have you.
It's nice to be back.
Welcome to the show.
Now I can finally do this every once in a while.
Oh, well, look at you.
Ooh, look at me all fancy.
Follow us at _Horrible Gamers on the Twitter machines. Leave us a review on iTunes or wherever your preferred podcast platform is. You can also join our Facebook group, Horrible Gamers Podcast Community. There's a Facebook page as well. You can like that. Our show goes up there every week. And real quick, you can support the show with the monies over at Patreon at patreon.com/Horrible Gamers. And support the show with as little as $1 a month, if you like. Maybe $2, maybe $150 a month, maybe $6,000 a month. However much you want to give, you can head on over and do that like our friends, Jason Sams, Robert Noble, Sean Patrick, Chad, Vader Holic, the Commandalorian, Henley M, Port Chapu, Nipron, the best HGP host ever, John Jerome, Evan, some girls, Big D Tanaka, Jonathan Titan, Big D Hall, and the first HGP Patreon, Bill, still even the biggest D Garner, the second.
Plunk.
The second.
on the table.
The second. He's the second, Gunny.
Oh, so it's more of a pump.
The second.
Big, it's on the table.
Anyways, thank you all for supporting the show with the monies, machines. And you can also buy some gear. You know, it's Christmas time almost, right? It's just the holidays, right? It's that time.
The holidays are here.
Where everyone is trying to buy gifts for people. You don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy half the time. So, you know, sometimes I'll head on over to Redbubble. And you know what? I feel pretty horrible, so I type in horrible. And I like video games. And I like to be a gamer, so you type in horrible gamers in the search bar. And you know what happens, Ryan? You know what happens?
What happens, Jesus?
Well, a bunch of shit pops up, but then you see somebody wearing our shirt, and you click on that, and there's over 70 items you can purchase, Mayo and Ryan. And
you know what, Jesus? I need a shower curtain. Can I get a shower curtain?
You know what? You can definitely get a shower curtain in this place.
I need an acrylic block for my desk, too. Can I get one of those?
Look, listen, acrylic block, it's right there. Like, you even save money if you buy 2 of those.
You know what else? I sit here all the time, and I wonder to myself, what time is it? Can you get a clock?
I bet you could. I bet you do. You know what? There's
with our faces on it.
There's a lot of clocks here. Lots of clocks. You can buy a clock. You can buy.
Now, sometimes when I'm sitting here doing a podcast, though, my feet get really cold. Can I buy a pair of socks?
Definitely. Lots of socks to choose from as well. You got low cut socks. You got the long tube socks.
Man, you got me covered.
We got everything for you. You know what?
I'm ordering everything right now.
Go ahead. Go over to Redbubble. Get yourself some gear, ladies and gentlemen.
How do I do that again, Jesus?
You have it on over Redbubble, right? Redbubble.
Yeah.
You type in HGP.
Oh, yeah.
HGP or Horrible Gamers Podcasts on the search bar. And then you can just search what you want to buy.
Oh my God, it's all right here. It's that easy. I'm checking it out right now.
That easy. It's pretty fucking easy.
Ding!
It's that easy. Wow.
Yep, right to your home.
Wow. You know what?
Oh, what's that? There's a knock at my door.
Wow. You know what, Mayo? You seem like a tapestry guy. You know what? I see you, Mayo, and I think that guy has tapestries all over his house.
All over.
You know what?
Living room is covered. The garage is covered. I have Camaro tapestries everywhere. But
you need an HGP.
Break it up.
You need an HGP tapestry. That's all I'm saying, dude.
Right.
You can get one. Head on over to Redbubble. Buy yourself an HGP tapestry. It looks nice. You can hang that fucker up on the wall in your garage. Whatever. Just put some decoration in your home.
Jesus, when I need something hot to drink.
Oh.
And it's cold outside. You know, when you want some like hot cocoa or something with some rum in it, what do?
You get yourself a nice mug. Yeah, some nice mug to put your drink in, and you get your mug, a very nice mug actually, with our faces on it, over at Redbubble. You know, that's only like $12. It's less than $12. You know what costs $12 these days?
A hamburger, some fries.
Yes. A hamburger and some fries.
That's an everyday thing for people.
Yeah. Just go get yourself a mug. You can use it every day. Every day. Anyways, enough Redbubble. Big shout out to the intro and outro music by Phantom Inc. And I guess it's video game talk time. Video game talk time.
Is that what we do here?
Well, we're horrible. We don't know.
We hear the video game talk.
We're here to do the talk about the video games and such.
Listen, guys, I'm going to be real with y'all. I haven't played jack shit this week. I know I said this for like the last 6 shows or something. It really has been super busy.
Are you in a slump, Jesus?
Listen, man, for like the last 4 months, I haven't really been gaming much. But what I have been playing, I do enjoy. It's just work and life is getting in the fucking way of shit. And I just haven't had time to like really get, like sit down and play like a lot of different shit like I'm used to playing. Yeah. And like my time is very limited. So like sometimes what I do is, like I get home and I'm like, okay, I got like 3 hours to play a game. Okay, I could play my Switch, I could play my PS5, I could play my Xbox, or I could play on the PC. What do I want to play? And then I'm like, okay, I could play on Steam, I could play on Epic, I could play on Uplay, I could play on Game Pass.
Got too many choices.
Yeah, and there's too many choices, and my brain gets overwhelmed. And I'm like, fuck it, I don't want to play nothing. It's too much. Because if I play the PC, then I feel like I'm neglecting the PS5. If I play the PS5, it's like I feel like I'm neglecting the PC. If I play the Switch, I feel like I'm just wasting time. If I play on the Xbox, it's like, what the fuck am I doing on this Xbox when I could be playing it on the PC? It's just like a fucking clusterfuck, It's too many options.
Yeah, you need that wind down
You need
time.
to slim it
you need
down,
to watch
dude.
some of that Netflix.
You need to slim it down.
I got too many options, Mayo.
Start putting some of your consoles in a closet somewhere and
Just
pretend like you don't have them.
Sell them all.
Hide them from myself.
Sell them all.
Oh, sell everything, Gunny?
Sell everything. Keep the PC. And the PS5. Don't get rid of the PS5.
Then I'm gonna be like, fuck. I'm gonna be like, fuck. I want to play these games on these consoles, but they're not. Now I don't have a console anymore, and I want to play that fucking game.
I'm saying, man, you hide it until a game comes out that you want to play, and then you just pull it out and set it up, and away you go. And that'll be your distraction, your deterrent against setting it up. Is you got to get it out and set it up again. And you're like, oh, this game comes out now. I'll go set it up.
Oh man. See, I don't know.
Oh yes.
I'm thinking about it, man. Because like I said, like too much can be a problem sometimes. You know, too much of anything could be a problem. You know, and there's too many options, too many problems. Oh, I bet there's some people listening to me like this fucking asshole.
He's got everything, and he's fucking complaining about it.
Fucking douchebag over here complaining. It's like Mayo complaining he has a Camaro. Oh God, guys, it's so hard. So hard.
Difficult.
So hard to drive
on it. Oh, what do I do?
So hard to drive a nice car down the road. Oh man.
It is. It's stressful. You got to like be careful of what you're behind, and you got to make sure it's clean. You can't have a dirty car.
See?
You can't have a Camaro.
And when you park, where do you park? You park probably like all the way at the end of the parking lot or something.
Yeah, it's in the back of the parking lot, and I walk 3 miles to walk to my local Walmart.
Parked off the highway.
And
Exit,
there's the one asshole that parks right next to you every time.
Right, he's got like his 1969 rusted out
fucking car. He's parked right next to you, like right
Ford
up against
F100.
Oh shit, man! I'm just saying, too many options could be bad. And like I said, so like I get home and I want to play a game, and I'm like, I want to play a game. And then I got Brink over here telling me he wants to play fucking Apex, and I'm like, dude, I don't want to play Apex. Apex is dead to me.
Nah, Apex is good.
That's fucking hobo shit. All right, we don't play that shit around here. And I'm like, maybe I want to play some Call of Duty. And then I'm like, nah, I don't want to fucking launch Call of Duty. Maybe I want to play with Gunny, but Gunny doesn't fucking ever play anything. So I'm like, what do I play? What do I play, Gunny?
Battlefield.
Of course. So I go and play Battlefield. And that's what I've been doing for the past week. I've been playing some more Battlefield. They've released a new update. It's called Patch 3 now or something like that. This is the big patch.
Did they make it good yet?
Well, they haven't really changed the core gameplay of it, but they have made some improvements to the game in general. I mean, the game is running a little bit better, but there was a lot of bug fixes and stability fixes and glitches and shit that were going on that they patched. There was one glitch where you can drive the hovercraft up a building, literally drive it up the building, on the side of the building. And they fixed that glitch. They fixed another one where it's just different ones where like the guns were doing certain dumb shit,
Honestly, Jesus, you were the only person that I heard say that game was good.
Really?
Yeah.
No, and I really like it, man, because like I really do have fun playing the game.
I mean, I've been playing it with Jesus, and I've been having a good time. I haven't had any issues with it. I thought the game actually looked really good when we played it the other night.
It looks pretty,
I'm running on high settings. You don't have the destruction. I don't think we had as much.
No.
As the old ones. I mean, for me, the only complaint I have right now, and I don't know if Jesus feels this way or not, but I feel like the map is too big. Like, I hate it when I have to spawn in and just run and run, and
then you get where you gotta go, and boom, you're dead.
It's like 10 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm finally in the action, guys. They're like, it's about damn time. If you don't get a car, you have to run forever.
Yeah. No,
that's what I hate about Battlefield 1.
These maps are bigger than Battlefield 1 maps. These maps are like the one in the desert where it's called Hourglass, and you're like in the city in the desert somewhere, and like there's fucking sand everywhere. So like they got these objectives, and they got like this little it's like a city downtown area, like skyscrapers. There's a football stadium down to the end, and there's like a little village in the middle, like a little like houses and shit. But everything's separated by like this huge fucking land of just sand. So, like, to get from one end to the other, you just got to fucking run across this desert for, like, literally probably fucking 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
And it takes forever. And then you get there and you get shot by a sniper on top of a building, or fucking a tank comes by, or a helicopter flies around and shoots everyone at once when they're in the fucking air, and they just shoot everybody. So that's the one downside. I do agree with Mayo on that some maps need more vehicles probably, or something, transports or something to get people around.
Yeah, I just feel like I had to run a lot.
Other than that, though, the game it's pretty good. Now, there is still some glitches in the game that I'm very, very frustrated about. One of the main ones that is my biggest gripe, that I don't know how they did this, but the game originally, when it came out, you can remap all the keybinds, like, just fine. It was fine. Like, the first week it was out, I want to say the first 3 days the game was out, you can get into the key bindings and remap everything. And it was just fine. You could just, set whatever key binds you wanted to whatever on your controller, or your controller, or your mouse and keyboard. I don't know if I think it was after patch 1, which was the first week the game came out. After patch 1 came out, they introduced a bug into the game where if you try to change your keybinds, the game freezes. Now, the game is still running fine in the background, but the fucking menu to change your keybinds locks up. Like, it brings up the screen that says, okay, select the key that you want to bind this to. So you try to press, like, A or whatever the fuck, you're trying to bind it to whatever. And it doesn't do anything. You try to press it, nothing. And it says press exit to clear bind or to just exit. And you try to press exit or escape or whatever. And you're trying to hit it and it doesn't do anything. So you have to literally shut the game down completely, Alt F4 that bitch, and then relaunch it to just find out none of the keybinds you set even saved. Like, there's nothing changed. It's all default still. And my biggest gripe with that is that on the controller for the Xbox, they have it set to where when you're flying a helicopter or a jet, the chat button is your trigger. Like the right trigger. Now, that's fine and dandy if you have I think if you're flying with, like, the default controls, you should be okay because you don't really need the trigger. But me, I switch it up, and I like I said before in the podcast, I make my throttle up and my throttle down my triggers. Like, throttle up is the right trigger, throttle down is the left trigger. So when I'm flying a fucking helicopter, I throttle up with the right trigger. Well, what happens when I'm being chased by another helicopter or a jet, or somebody's trying to shoot me down? I'm doing all these crazy fucking maneuvers, right? I'm trying to, like, go around buildings or go down on the ground really low and then go back up. And what happens when I press the right trigger to throttle up? Well, the fucking chat window opens up. So, like, I press the trigger to go up, and the chat window pops up for a second. And if I keep, like, holding it down, it eventually goes away. Like, after literally it's a second or two, like a second and a half probably. And then it goes away. And then it starts going up, like the helicopter or the jet will start throttling up or whatever, And, like, it wouldn't be a problem if the window didn't pop up. But this little fucking window pops up, and while that chat window pops up on the screen, my helicopter is going to the fucking ground. And if it, like, there's been times where my helicopter has barely touched the ground, and I'm talking, like, barely even tapped it, and I blew up. So it was kind of bullshit. There's been lots of times where I've died because of it, and it's kind of annoying. But I don't want to learn the default control on the controller. Like, I fucking don't like their default settings, whatever. Like, you throttle up with the fucking, the thumbstick, and then you turn also with the same thumbstick. It's so weird. I don't like it. Like, it's just really bad design.
So that sounds to me like they didn't even bother with the controller on PC.
Well, no,
right?
you can. No, they did, because you can remap the entire controller. Like, you can go into settings and remap the entire controller. You can say, I want the controller to do this, and that, and you can do it. Problem is, though, Gunny, when you go to that screen, the game freezes on that screen. So the game stuck. It's just stuck there. And that's the biggest problem. It sounds like
they just threw something together as a default, on the controller. Like, they didn't give a shit.
No, because I feel like the same default, it's not the same on the consoles. Whatever the default is on the PC is going to be the default on the consoles.
Yeah, but
it's just shitty.
Shouldn't be pop-up chat.
Well,
it should be like the select button or something.
It is on the PC. I mean, I don't know what it does on the console.
Or the X button or something.
I'm assuming on the console it probably does the same exact thing because it's crossplay. So the chat window is there no matter what you play on. Because there's crossplay, so that chat window is going to pop up no matter who you're playing against, because you cannot disable crossplay right now. Like there's a crossplay thing on the PC, but you cannot toggle it on or off. Like it tells you like do you want to play crossplay? You can enable crossplay or disable it, but it's grayed out. Like it doesn't let you disable it. It's just on. So it's like, why the fuck do you even have this in here then? It's like, I don't know how they fucking introduced this stupid fucking key binding bug. And they haven't fixed it yet. And
yeah, well, they did the same thing, or 343 did the same thing with Halo. They put in crossplay, but no way to disable it.
And my biggest gripe is that fucking bug, man. I really wish I can remap my controller to how I want it to be. Because I had it like that originally, and then they did an update and they reset all the controls. And then I went to remap it, and I found this stupid bug, and I can't get past it. I've gone into the fucking file folder and deleted my fucking profiles or whatever. I've done all kind. I've went into the fucking rabbit hole to look for a fucking solution for this, and there is none. Some person was like, maybe you should try reinstalling the game. I was like, fuck you, dude. I'm not gonna reinstall a fucking 95 gigabyte fucking game. Like, fuck you, man. Like, no, that shouldn't be the fucking solution. The solution should be you motherfuckers introduce a damn patch that broke something. You should fix it. It's really frustrating to me, and that's my biggest gripe. And you tell Mayo, no, everyone knows, man. I fucking like the game. That's my biggest gripe about it. It's that fucking, I can't fly my fucking jets. I can't fly my fucking helicopters. And on a controller, I'm a pretty decent pilot, dude. I'm crashing left and right now because I can't throttle up when I need to. I'm trying to pull off some cool looking fucking maneuver, and all I end up doing is crashing into the fucking building or whatever because I can't fucking fly, Gunny. God damn it. I can't fucking fly. I'm fucking flying into the damn building.
Controller. Try that.
He's tried to kill me a couple of times. He'd be like, Mayo, jump in with me. We're going to ride this helicopter. And we get in, and next thing I know, we're heading straight for the ground. I'm like, you trying to kill me, you bastard? I see how you are.
No, the thing is, I can't throttle up. So we're going down, buddy. Sorry. It's just how it
going
is.
Down with the team.
But the game I really like the game, man. They've done some changes to the game. Like I said, they've fixed some stuff. They've changed some stuff as well. And I feel like they're going to continue to patch and change stuff. Now they've added also the Rush mode into Battlefield Portal. So now you can play Rush with Battlefield 2042 soldiers on Battlefield 2042 maps. But you can only play it on the Portal mode, which is really weird. It's not like a standard play mode. It's a Portal play mode. And that's kind of bizarre to me. But they've also added other stuff to the Portal mode as well. They've added hardcore playlists. So you can now play in hardcore servers. You can also play on special servers that do crazy rules or whatever. And I've also found some servers that are I don't know if DICE, I feel like they should just ban these people or something. Because there is some servers that are just to farm XP. So say you want to unlock everything for the tank, Mayo. Mm-hmm. You just get into the server and you will unlock everything for the tank because it'll be one person in a tank killing everyone. And then oh, you farmed everything. Okay, let's switch out now. And then you switch to the next person gets in the tank. Or you want to unlock it, you want to unlock the attachments for your guns. Go play on this server and we're going to farm whatever. We're going to farm XP for the guns or whatever. And and people are just doing that. That's how some people have all the guns right away, or all the attachments for a gun.
That's not good. Because then you kind of get bored with the game if you do that. I would think. Well, if you were out to do that,
the biggest thing that happened was the people who found this were of course the streamers. So the streamers started doing it, and I don't know what the fuck. Why do streamers Why do they need everything unlocked all at once? I don't know what it is. Maybe they don't want to feel left behind or something. Maybe they don't want to feel like left out or something. You know, oh fuck, the other guy unlocked everything before me. I feel left out now, or something. I don't know. But since streamers started doing it, everybody figured it out because they showed them how to do it, and then so everybody started doing it, and now a lot of people have like everything unlocked. Which originally DICE had that feature like locked. You couldn't do that feature in the beginning when the game first came out. They kind of had it like, they had it set it up where like you couldn't fucking do that. You couldn't farm XP or whatever. But all of a sudden they said fuck it and whatever, and everyone's just fucking in there farming XP and shit. And I don't really care for that. I don't really play I haven't played much in those servers. I've checked them out just to see what the fuck it is, and a lot of them are, like I said, it's just people farming XP. Now, there's some other servers as well. There's some people that like invented like infected game modes. That's like from Call of Duty or whatever, or from Halo or whatever the fuck. There've also some people that are making some pretty cool servers with like hardcore rules and shit, you know. So like one bullet will fucking kill you from like almost across the map, and that's pretty hardcore. There's other ones that are doing some other cool shit. But yeah, the farming XP bullshit is kind of lame. But yeah, Battlefield 2042. It's a fucking good game. There's a problem with it though, is that key binding bullshit, and it's not just for the PC, Mayo or Gunny or whatever, or Ryan. There's not just to the PC. That bug is across all platforms. That bug applies to the Xbox and it applies to the PS5 as well. Like, people on every single platform have reported it, and they've all said like the same thing. Like, I was trying to change my helicopter controls, and when I changed it, my fucking game froze or whatever. Like, I couldn't get out of the screen. I had to restart the game or whatever, you know? So, it's just... And DICE hasn't provided any answer. Like, they haven't said, oh, we know it's happening. Oh, no, they just kind of, like, avoid it, you know what I mean? They try to play it off as, like, whatever.
Yeah. I might be spitballing here, Jesus, but do you think it's, like, they're trying to alleviate some aim bots or something? I don't know. The only thing I can think of. Or they're just plain fucked up.
No, they fucked up somewhere. They did something wrong with the last updates or whatever. Yeah, no, they fucked up. There's no way, dude. I mean, how, like, it doesn't matter. Like, an aimbot doesn't do that. And it doesn't matter what you're using with an aimbot. They don't give a fuck. An aimbot, usually, okay, some people really don't know how aimbots work sometimes. There's different kinds of aimbots. There's one aimbot that will literally, like, track your gun to your target. Like, it'll drag your gun, it'll snap it to your fucking enemy. And there's a different kind of aimbot where it just kind of shows you where the enemy is. So it'll show you, like, little boxes or little, like, squares.
Oh, so it's harder to detect, yeah.
It'll show, like, squares on your screen. And it shows them across the entire map or whatever you're playing on. And it'll be red for, like, shoot here, or green for don't shoot here. You know, for, like, friendly, not friendly. Friendly, not friendly. And then, like, yeah, so once you know, you get used to the squares and you memorize them, you can just run around the map seeing where everybody's at all the time and just fucking shoot them right away, because you get the drop on them every time, because you know exactly where somebody is, and they don't know where you're coming from, so you just fucking kill them. You know? But DICE says they're working on the anti-cheat because some people have broken it already, and they're saying they're working on anti-cheat and stuff, and I don't know, man. I like the game. I really do. It's just that one bug really bums me out. Like, it really does, man. Like, I want to fly a helicopter, Mayo. I want to shoot people from a helicopter.
Wants to be a chopper pilot.
I want to fly a jet around the map and blow everybody up. But I can't when I can't fucking go fast. Damn it, Mayo. But yeah.
Get this man a flight stick.
I know. I'm like hanging on for dear life. I get in there with a helicopter and he's flying around. I'm trying to shoot things. He can't hold it still. He's always turning and swerving.
Yeah, well, that's normal. That just happens. Yeah.
My aim is bad enough. I don't need you to sit there and try to turn and swerve and
it's hard,
me
man.
all around.
So sometimes, like, I feel like I feel like being in a helicopter, it's fucking hard to kill people, and then when you're in the helicopter, you can get killed pretty quickly. I feel like helicopters and shit go down pretty fast. You know? But then sometimes I feel like they're really hard to take down. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. When I'm in a helicopter, I feel like I can never kill nobody. But when I'm on the ground, the fucking helicopters are always coming by, blowing my ass up, like, just fucking destroying me left and right. It's like, what the fuck, man? How the fuck are you killing everybody? And then every time I'm in a helicopter, I can't kill shit. Damn it, you. Anyways, I'm much better in a tank. I'm better in a tank. I'm a little bit better on a tank. But I will continue to play some more Battlefield. I'm level 29 now, Gunny, or 28. I unlocked the Scar gun. The Scar. It has a grenade launcher attached to it, so you can shoot grenades at people from your
I always
launcher.
liked that gun, like in PUBG and stuff, so
Yeah, it's a
I'm
Scar.
not nearly close enough to unlocking that yet.
You don't get it to level 27, dude. That's pretty fucking... Like, it takes a while to get there. Like, man, I think I played like 24
Unless
hours.
you farm.
Whoa, Gunny. Whoa, now. You're right.
Just giving them some ideas.
You are. That is true. You can farm XP and unlock it or whatever. Because you could do that. And then...
But Mayo shouldn't need it since he's the Apex guy.
Yeah.
Should be a pro.
My aim in that game is horrible.
Dude, actually...
The recoil is so strong.
Yeah, last night playing with your kid, we actually placed third. We placed third place. Like we did really good actually. The squad did or whatever.
Yeah, he's got a different ability to aim than I do. It's a lot better.
I mean, yeah, I was like, actually in that match, I was flying a helicopter around forever. Like I was alive probably for like 10 minutes in a helicopter. Like legit just flying around with people and fucking we were just shooting everything. I got like a bunch of assists on that one. But yeah. That's all I really have been playing, man. Like there's, guys, I have a dilemma. Ryan.
What's your dilemma?
Okay, there's games that I want to play. There's 2 games that I really want to play right now.
What games do you want to play, Jesus?
These are games that I already played.
Oh, you played them already. You want to replay them again?
I want to replay them.
What games are those?
Guess. Can you guess my 2 games?
Deathloop.
No.
No, that's not one of them? Wow, okay.
Returnal.
Nope.
Call of Duty.
Nope.
Not Vanguard? Okay.
Nope.
Okay.
Mass Effect 3.
Nope. Oh, you guys,
right.
Come on, man. You guys should know this.
What are you talking about? You just named every game that you normally play.
These are games that I've already beat. They're long games.
No, you said that already.
No, yeah, he said
They're long games. I already beat them. They're long games.
I was gonna say
Cyberpunk
Boom, that's one of them.
and The Witcher.
Nope. My other favorite. That was my favorite game like a couple years ago. My favorite game, Gunny and Ryan.
Really long.
Your Witcher.
It was pretty long.
The Last of Us 2.
No, that wasn't long. This game was long, man. This game had a big arc. It had a cool cast of characters. I was all into it for like a long time. I'm still into it, sort of. Come on. Really? You guys don't know this?
Wow.
Oh, you got me, man.
Hint. Give us another hint.
There's no cars in the game.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yes!
Okay.
Oh, yeah! Woo!
He told us that, but yeah.
Yeah, no, look, man, look. Today I was at
That's
work.
what you want to play?
Man, I was at work today and I was thinking, you know what? I want to either be a cowboy
Lenny, my boy.
or I want to be in the future.
Lenny.
I've been watching the Yellowstone. I've been thinking about Red Dead Redemption 2, even though it takes place in current time.
I wanna play Red Dead Redemption or Cyberpunk, and I'm really torn which one to play because I like them both a lot.
I still haven't played Cyberpunk.
You still haven't played
I'm
it?
still only like
Oh.
4 hours into it.
Wow.
Yeah, I think I got maybe 4 hours into
5
it
hours.
too.
I thought about getting back into that myself, like going back and playing it and see how much it's changed.
Huh. Well, I don't know, man. All I'm saying is Cyberpunk or Red Dead, Mayo?
Seems like
Um,
Cyberpunk would be shorter.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I say Cyberpunk. Have you played it? You played it when it came out, right?
Yeah.
So you go back and play it and see how much has changed.
Yeah,
Probably
they're not
not
looking
much.
to update like I do a visual upgrade.
Well, there's been a lot of updates.
There's
Yeah.
been a lot, yeah.
Yeah, I've been seeing that on Digital Foundry.
I'm just, yeah, like I said, like one thing that's calling to me for Red Dead is that I just want to be in that world. Like, I just want to explore that fucking place, because there's so much shit in that fucking game that people don't experience because there's so much shit in it. There's so much detail in the fucking world that it's insane. You can miss so much. You know what I mean? If you're just
I thought
rushing
about
through the
this
story.
too, Jesus, with cutscenes. I wonder how many hours of video you would get with just cutscenes.
Like just like
Just
what do you mean?
cutscenes, like literally. I'm sure it's somewhere on YouTube. Like
Just like
you
all
know,
the
there's-
cutscenes of Red Dead.
yeah,
I would say probably an hour or two. Probably an hour at least. Easily an hour. There's some
Yeah,
cutscenes that were
definitely.
really long.
yeah. I mean, they're not like Kojima long, but
No, they're
yeah,
not.
definitely
They're not
like an hour.
fucking Death Stranding 3-hour movie long fucking cutscenes. Oh, dude, Death Stranding had a cutscene at the end of the game that literally lasts like 40 minutes.
That was like an hour and a half.
Oh, it was long as fuck, dude. It was like
Or no, maybe I'm thinking Metal
I
Gear.
was-
Metal Gear was an hour and a half.
I was watching it and I was like, okay, guy. I think you think you made the points of what you're trying to say here, but they just keep going and like it's like he keeps stabbing it and you're like, here you go, motherfucker. Like I'm gonna show you another
Here's
perspective.
the point again.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you the
Point again.
same shit again, motherfucker. And like it was like, dude, like Kojima, like bro, I got what you're trying to tell here. Like I understand.
No. Wait.
Let me show you again.
Let me
I respect your time here. Let me show you again.
Dude, like literally, it was like a 40-minute long cutscene. It's like the same. It's like you talking to what I think her name is Mama or whatever, but
Yeah.
her real name is something else. Like they reveal her real name at the end of the game. Like her real name is like Stacy or Amy or
Spoilers, I guess.
Amanda or something. Like, but no, like you call her Mama because she's like she is the one that can fucking take care of all the BBs or something, and like they're all made out of her fucking blood or cells or some weird fucking shit happened in this game. Okay, I don't really remember, but there's a bunch of weird shit happened in the game, and these BBs can see dead people, and that's why you needed this BB to run around with you because it can see the dead ghost things or whatever.
Yeah.
And it was fucked up. And you know what? I thought about going back to that game. I'm like, yo, I should download that game again on my PS5 and then replay it, Gunny, and see if my bridge is still there, bro. My bridge had like 40,000 likes last time I checked.
No, it's probably gone now, man. I think they wipe it every like.
Do they?
Yeah.
No, man, my bridge had a bunch of likes. People had upgraded it and shit. It had like holograms and shit coming off of it last time I checked. Because, you can upgrade other people's shit if you put like resources into it, right? So people just kept putting resources into it and upgrading that. Fuck, I went back. All I did was build like a simple ass metal bridge across this 2 rivers or whatever, right? And it was a path that every player.
Fuck yeah!
Dude, that's like a path every player had to take in the beginning of the game. Like, you had to go across.
I remember
these
you
2
played that
rivers.
right at launch.
And I fucking put that right there. I was like, you know what? I'm going to build a bridge right here to help all the people out. And I did it, Mayo. I built that fucking bridge. And I was very thanked for that bridge. I was thanked a lot for that bridge.
A bridge to nowhere that everybody liked.
Every time I fucking played the game, like notification would pop that said, like, player so and so liked your fucking construction or whatever in this area or whatever. I was like, oh, nice. And it's a player so and so fucking upgraded your fucking bridge. And then I went back to it, and like I said, it had like fucking holograms of like fucking what was that other Sony game? That Horizon Zero Dawn. It had like fucking alloy.
Just like PlayStation ads.
Yeah, it had like holograms of other PlayStation games on there and shit. Like, what the fuck? It was really weird. I was like, what the fuck's going on here? But I guess it was pretty dope. That game was cool because like you never played with other people, man. But when you came across something somebody built, and you're like, holy fuck. Like they went this same path and they thought about like putting a zip line here and this is gonna help me out. Like that shit was really like cool to see, you know, like you're like, fuck yeah. Thank you to this player who thought of coming this way like I did and putting this stupid ass fucking ladder across this cliff because I need to get across it or whatever the fuck, you know? There was a lot of real cool shit about that game. Like
I remember we talked about that before the game was even out.
Yeah.
And I think we were even poking fun at Kojima for saying like, "Oh, they're gonna like your ladder." You know, we were like, "What? Why are they gonna like our ladder?" We have no idea. Now we know.
No, and like it really worked out. Like when you play that game, and it makes fucking sense. You're like, yeah, like fuck yeah, like dude. At the end of the game, there's this whole section where you're like in this mountain, snowy fucking area of that game, and like this is like the end of the game, so you got to go to like all these sections where like there's a bunch of BTs or whatever the bridge things. That's what they're called. The bridge things. It's a bunch of these bridge things, Ryan. Okay?
Oh,
and you got to get past them to get to this section, and you got to go up there a lot to deliver these packages to this lady or whatever. So what I ended up doing at the end of the game there is I saved up so many resources. Dude, I even went back to like my lockers and the other places that I went to, and I transported everything in like this big fucking cargo truck all back to this one base. And from now one base, man, I just built zip lines everywhere. Like by the end of the game, I could get across the entire that whole area in like maybe a minute or two, because I would just zip line up the mountain, zip line across, zip line the other way, zip line, just like keep going with the zip line all the way to the end of the fucking map, dude. It was pretty dope. I felt so accomplished when I was able to do that, because I was like, fuck yeah, there's other suckers out here running around this whole terrain fighting all these fucking BTs and shit, or crashing their cars into the rocks. And I'm over here just ziplining everywhere like a fucking badass. Yeah, Gunny. Yeah.
Good thing there's no chat controller on the right trigger on that game. Fuck.
Yeah. No, that game was actually dope. That one. I bet you on the PS5 it probably has like haptic feedback and shit on the fucking triggers when you walk and fall and shit. I remember all that. That was a cool game. You ever beat that game, Mayo?
Deathloop?
No, Death Stranding.
Oh, no. I was thinking about, right away when you said the haptic feedback with the PS5 controller, I was thinking about Deathloop on my PC, because it had that support for the haptic feedback. No, I never finished that game.
I wonder...
Do I need to go back and try and finish it?
You should.
I feel like I'd have to start over. Not that I would know what's going on.
You never know what's
lost. I would go in lost and just stay lost, or I could start over and be lost.
Mm-hmm. There's never a point in that game where you know what's going on. At one point, you're fighting this huge, like it's like a giant. Like literally, he's a giant, like the size of a building or like a skyscraper, and he's a person that's a bridge thing. So you have to shoot him with rockets. And it's like a boss battle, but it's like in the middle of the game, like randomly happens. And then there's another time where you fight this huge whale. It's like a huge, it's like a whale, just a whale, Gunny. Think of like a blue whale or something. A huge whale
in the mountains.
A whale comes out of the ground, everything turns black like oil, and then the whale comes out and it's chasing you around, Mayo. And you have to jump on these containers and shoot the whale until it dies. With your bag of blood, your gun with blood bullets or whatever it's called.
How much Sharknado did Kojima watch,
That dude must have been so high when he made that game. I'm just saying, man.
It's like, not Sharknado, man. It's Whale NATO in the game.
You had to have been so fucking high out of your fucking mind to think of this shit. Man, there's lions that come out of the ground, like lion BTs.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah.
And they chase you. And there's the
Yeah,
whole...
doesn't pretty much... I mean, when you get that goop on the ground, pretty much everything comes out of it, right? I mean, so it would make sense that lion would have to come out of it.
Those are demons coming out.
So, sometimes... Yeah. And then there's like a whole World War II section where you end up like time traveling as Norman Reedus or whatever his name is in the game. You time travel back to World War II, and you're like... You're in the World War II setting, like it's a World War II trench, and like there's fucking planes and tanks and bombers and people shooting and shit, and like you're trying to get through there, and then there's like this one guy. The entire time there's like another arc with this soldier guy who's like he's like a World War II soldier looking guy. He looks more like a Vietnam era looking guy, but he's running around and he's chasing you with the gun. He's trying to fucking kill you. Because he wants the baby. He wants the BB because he's the dad of the BB. He's like the real father of the baby or whatever, the BB that you're carrying. And he wants it back. So he's like, hey, motherfucker, give me my child. And he's like chasing you with the gun. He's chasing you with the gun, and you're like in World War II and shit. You're getting shot at by like fucking tanks and shit. You're like, what the fuck is going on? And then you time travel back, and you're back in normal time. And then there's another scene where one is in World War I, one's in World War II, and then one's like the Vietnam War. Like every time the war is different. Like the war is like a different war, but the same motherfucker's chasing you. The same crazy dude with like, he's like this crazy soldier guy. And then like at some point he comes into your world, into the current time world, and then he starts chasing you with like a squad of soldiers. Like these... Instead of like a whale or a lion coming out of the fucking ground, it's like these soldier guys that come out of the ground and they start fucking shooting at you and shit. You got to kill them all. And then when you kill him, you find out why he was chasing you, and he tells you that all he wanted to do was love the BB because the BB is his son. And you're like, oh my God. And then it's like a whole spoiler and like all this shit. Then it shows you like the whole... Back. They show you the whole scene of what happened and how his BB was ripped away from him, and he was actually killed by like Hideo Kojima, not Hideo Kojima, but this other guy who's like the bad guy, who's the real bad guy, and you're like, oh my God, you're not the bad guy. The bad guy is really this other guy, and I thought he was not the bad guy, and wow, it's just mind fucked, Mayo, is what it is.
It is, and that's why I'd be lost if I jump back into it.
Just play it, dude. I'm telling you, they take 40 minutes at the end of the game explaining to you what happened. All right? You literally watch like a movie at the end of the game that tells you everything that happened. It's like, all right, this is what happened in the beginning. You went through all this because of this guy. Then this other guy came through. And then, so eventually you just don't really know what happened, but you kind of know what happened. All right? That's all I'm saying. I still want that BB, though. Didn't one of you guys buy one of those? The little BB character looking thing.
Somebody bought one.
Who bought
Somebody
one?
in Discord.
Yeah, I'm going to find one now.
The one that came with the collector's edition?
Yeah.
Something tells me it was probably Bill Gardner. He bought it.
Oh, probably. It was Bill Gardner.
Was it him? I thought I remember him posting that.
Yeah, I'm trying to find one now. See, I don't know if these are real ones or not, but I'm trying to find one.
Could have been Leahy too. I don't remember who.
Yeah.
Exactly who bought it.
Yeah. Anyways, bridge babies can see dead people. Bridge things are things that are dead, and they're in the bridge of life and death, Mayo. You know, they're stuck in the bridge. You know, there's like a bridge you cross.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck in the bridge.
Jesus. And the Death Stranding, nobody cares.
The bridge is stuck. Listen, I'm explaining this to Mayo. The bridge, and they're stuck. Mayo, you need to play this game again. I want Mayo to play this now. I want Mayo to play this.
Jesus.
What?
Did you play anything else?
No. I told you.
Mayo, what have you been playing this week?
All I play is Battlefield.
Well, Gibbs, you got a limited amount of time, right? Why don't you go ahead and go?
Yeah, I can do that. What have I been playing? I've been playing the game of the year, guys.
Game of the year.
Control.
Game of the year.
Last year.
I think I know what you're going to say.
So good. Best game ever.
I think I know what you're going to say. Can I guess? Can I ruin
Final
it?
Fantasy 14.
No, not Final Fantasy 14. Jesus, you
words?
got a guess? I think Mayo actually knows it, but got a guess?
Nope.
Dead Cells.
Nope.
Being random at this point. What is it, Ryan? Tell us.
Come on, Jesus. Guess. We were guessing yours. Come on.
I can't think of a game that came out that you would be playing.
It's
Halo.
pretty new.
It's a new release.
Within the last 2 months.
Yeah.
Last 2 months.
Halo multiplayer.
There's
Single
Forza.
player.
there's a pink main character.
There's a pink main character. What the fuck does that
Yeah,
mean?
he plays Pokemon all the time, right,
The
Ryan?
main character is pink. Giving you a hint.
I'm trying. Like I'm gonna.
Lime Rancher, the new edition. I don't fuck.
Something he can safely play around his whole entire family.
Oh yes, I remember Jonathan Hall brought this up
Something
months ago,
also could play if he wanted to, but I don't think he has.
or it was Andrew that brought it up.
What game is it? I don't fucking know, man.
The game
Get higher
of the
ratings
year.
than Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Yep.
What?
It's
More
It-
active users, baby.
Then it has a better Metacritic rating than Call of Duty, Vanguard, Battlefield, and what was the other game? Something else. There was another game as well, combined. It has a better Metacritic rating than all three of those games combined. What else was the
Oh,
other
I know
game
what it
that
was.
bombed?
Was it Infinite?
No, it wasn't Infinite, because
No.
Infinite's getting actually really good reviews.
Well, I know the campaign was, but I didn't remember the multiplayer was getting much of a review.
It was a
Metacritic.
Nintendo game, right? I think I saw that.
Anyways,
I don't
it's
know,
my
man.
friend Peppa.
Oh fuck! I should have known this. I
Dude,
know you.
How would you know this?
I should have known this, Goody.
I will be completely and utterly honest that for my daughter, like for a kid's first game, it's an awesome first game because it's going to teach you how to move around and how to push buttons when you're prompted to. You know what I mean? And that's all it is, really. And you just wander around like these Peppa Pig setups, and of course she's going to love that because she loves Peppa Pig. You know, and then you create your own character and become Peppa's new best friend, and you live with her, and then you go on these adventures with Peppa. And it's well done for a game for toddlers. That's all I'm going to say. I was making a joke about Game of the Year, but yeah. So I've been playing that with my daughter, and that's actually not bad if you're looking for a game like that to play with a little kid. You know, she's 3, so she doesn't really. I've been playing Lego games with her, but she doesn't really get it. But yeah, My Friend Peppa is actually a good game if you got toddlers and you want to play games with them. And what else have I been playing? I played a little bit of Far Cry 6. I don't know. Like, I think it's just me. Like, me with like gaming lately, I've been kind of jumping around a lot, and I haven't nothing's been really catching my interest. So I've been playing like a lot of little bits of everything.
That's how I feel, man.
Yeah, I just can't stay on one thing, and like I'll start playing Guardians of the Galaxy, and I'll be like, I'll play it for like 20 minutes, and I'll just be like, okay, I'm just gonna watch
game
Netflix
good?
now. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying it, but it's not like it's just not pulling me in, right? Like, but it's a fun game. It's like I see why people think it's good. You know what I mean? It's just I think it's what I'm going through right now. You know what I mean? And it's just not. Gaming is not really mending well with my life, I think, at the moment. But anyways, that's besides the point. But yeah, I've been playing a little bit of Guardians, and that's a lot of fun. You gotta, you gotta get past the whole. It's not the actual characters from the movies and stuff. Because
the comic books.
It's very strikingly different, especially Star-Lord. It's very strikingly different, but it's still good. It's got the same got the same feel to it. You know what I mean? Like it still feels Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, I like the game a lot,
jokes.
actually.
Yeah, I've been playing it. I've been enjoying it.
I've been playing through. I'll kind of chime in real quick. I've been playing that this week quite a bit. And I enjoyed it. I like how they added all the music, all the 80s, music and stuff into the game.
Oh yeah.
And I really feel like Jesus, I feel like they gave it the what I would call like the PlayStation first party treatment. It just seems to have a different level of polish done to it. Even though the characters don't look like they do in the movies, that people could associate with. The game has a lot of polish. Just the menu screen. It shows them all kind of hanging out in the cockpit, and it's playing 80s music, and you hear a little click, and he's changing the sound on his little cassette player. In the beginning of the game, you're like sitting on a bed, and he's listening to some rock music, and you're playing like young Star-Lord.
And that whole if you sit there long enough, you can listen to that whole album. Like there's a whole album there that you could sit there and listen to, the Star-Lord album. And that's what he's listening to.
Yeah, so when you go to the ship, like right after that scene, when you go to the ship, I was just kind of wandering around, and there was like some sort of device or whatever it was that you can change the music, like you can change the song. I didn't see the whole list, so I don't know if it looped or whatever, but it had like Blondie, Call Me, and all like the popular songs from the 80s.
Yeah. And something I thought was neat about it, like once you get past that first little mission, I don't know how far you got into it, Ryan, but there's a mission like at the beginning before it gives you a little splash screen. When you're flying the ship and you're trying to escape, and it throws on some kind of, I can't remember what 80s song it was, but you're flying through and you're shooting some things, you're dodging, and it's giving you some 80s rock music, and you're going through, and just little things they added to the game, like when you're going through, when Rocket challenges you to shoot so many of the little hive things, and I'm trying to figure out what it was at first. I'm like, oh, what am I supposed to be shooting? And then every time you go to an area, he's like, oh, there's another one, and I'm like trying to find all the ones I can and just shoot him as fast as I can to get a better score than him. I end up tying him, I think, at the end, or beating him by one. I don't know if that was pre-designed or not, but it seemed like the computer was kind of taking him out if I didn't get to him fast enough. And I don't know if he could beat me or not, but even the side characters, Jesus, were having like banter between them. They're maybe I shouldn't have bet.
You're playing, yeah,
and so maybe I shouldn't have made this bet. And then Star-Lord makes like a comment, be like, "Oh, I can't believe you didn't think I'd win" or something. And there's just a lot of different interactions that seems to be between the cast and stuff, and that's kind of what made it fun.
Yeah, that does make it fun. Yeah, absolutely.
I should check it out then.
The other thing too, Jesus, I don't know if you would like or not. So you only have main control over Star-Lord, and you can call in help from your teammates, and they all have like a special ability. So it's kind of using a bumper on my controller, and you can pull up a command. Like Groot can kind of lock down enemies early on. Gamora has like a basically an assassination move where she does like a ton of damage. Drax does a thing where he can like make it so I can't remember what they called it. They have like a tough enemy. And it makes it so they're weak for a minute, almost like an armor that they lower. But just different little things like that. So there's a little bit of strategy to it. Anything else that you can throw in there, Ryan? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm in chapter 3. I mean, I haven't played it real far, but
I think I'm a little further than that. I think can't remember where I left off.
One thing that did kind of mess me up though. So I bought this game on Steam, playing it on Steam, right? And ever since the last game I played with the controller on Steam was Deathloop, and I set that up to use a PS5 controller. I set my Steam up, and when I was playing it, I was using when I was playing Guardians of the Galaxy, I was using my Xbox controller, and all the command prompts were for PS5 yet. So I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I should switch it back. And I couldn't figure out how to switch it back right away because it's been a while since I switched it to the PS5 setup. So I just went ahead and grabbed my PS5 controller, and I was hopeful that it would have haptic feedback and stuff, but I didn't really notice anything in the triggers or nothing like that. It had regular rumble and stuff, but I didn't notice anything special like when it comes to haptic feedback. But it gave me a reason to break out my PS5 controller and use it again. But me, that's something like I said. That's something I've been playing this week, and I've been enjoying it.
Maybe the update's just not there yet, and I think you'll just notice it one day when you're playing it. I think they'll add it in.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because they always frequently update games.
Yeah, I'll
newer
keep
games.
using the PS5 controller on it just to use it. Give it some use.
And I got one more thing, and I think you might be interested in this, Mayo. It's called Anvil.
Okay.
It just came out in game preview, and it's on PC and console Game Pass. But it's kind of like Hades meets Spartan Assault almost. It's like did you ever play Spartan Assault?
No.
That was the older one,
like-
right? That came
Yeah.
out right around that Xbox One.
It's the dual stick shooter, so it's like a dual stick shooter version of like a Hades game, where you're doing runs and getting new armor and collecting coins to upgrade your equipment and stuff like that. And it's actually I've only played like a couple of matches. I haven't played it a lot, but I think you might get into that.
What was it called? You say Anvil?
Anvil, yeah, and it's on Game Pass. Anvil something. There's Vault Breaker or something. Anvil Vault. Yeah, I think it was Vault Breaker. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, but it's basically like a run based game where you're trying to upgrade yourself and get new power ups and new guns and stuff like that. And I think that's all I've been playing, really.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so a couple of things. Still go ahead, Mal.
Oh, okay.
No,
I played back up. Like I said, I played a lot of Guardians of the Galaxy this week. Again, I was also playing a lot of Battlefield with Jesus this week. Taking advantage of that 10-hour trial
Yeah, you are.
that Game Pass was giving us. So using the PC Ultimate or the Ultimate Game Pass, linking it to your EA app. Now that made me download that app for Jesus, but I had that app, and then they're jumping in there and playing some Battlefield with Jesus, and I'm bad at that game. I'm really, really bad. And I feel like that game is so focused on vehicles anymore on this one. Like I said, it just seems like there's tons of ground you got to cover if you're on foot and stuff. And it seems like it just takes forever to get across there. And it's a lot of fun in vehicles. It's a lot of fun in the tanks. And I think you can get a lot of kills that way. Something I think is kind of funny. It doesn't really show your, I can't remember if it doesn't show your deaths. Like, it doesn't show how many times you died. It only shows how many kills, assists, and I think maybe like points and how much you've earned for the team, and capture points and stuff. I don't really think it shows your KD anymore. So, to try to give you that positive feel. So,
is that just because it's got that portal mode and it almost wouldn't be fair? Do you think that's the reason? Like, somebody would just be complaining about it all the time? Maybe if they don't understand what this portal mode is or whatever.
Or it's just to let people feel good about themselves that aren't as good at the game. Gives you that confidence builder, because even at the end of the game, like, it's eating around, it gives out kind of like some awards, and it usually you would be able to see the score or like where you finish and stuff. It doesn't show your deaths, it won't show.
Probably, it's probably a good thing for me, right? Since I like to play in baby mode anyway. So that would just make me cry, every time I looked at my KD,
Right, and you're like 2 and 30 or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
2 and 89 deaths or something.
But it looks way better if you had like 2 kills and 5 assists and so many capture points. You're like, oh, I contributed. So
I think that's the culture we're in now, right? Look at YouTube. They removed they didn't remove the dislike button, but now you can't see it. It's invisible.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just the way things are going now.
But
that'll eventually change again.
Trying to think what else I've been playing. I've been playing some Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I jumped in that a little bit. I bought that from my son originally, and took it the other day. I was kind of on the run today and yesterday, so I just brought the Switch with me, and I was able to sit and play some of the Brilliant Diamond. 'Cause you don't really have to pay a whole lot of attention in that game. You can just kind of run around and click on a few things here and there. But he finished the game completely in I think like 4 days, maybe. He played the crap out of it, so now I'm playing a playthrough on it. But The last thing I pretty much played this weekend, and Ryan, I don't know if you would like this or not, but Dead Cells had that big update that has all the other characters in it, and so kind of made me want to jump back into Dead Cells and unlock some of this stuff and see what it's about. So you get characters from the game Skull, the Hero Slayer, I think it's called, and you get a character type thing from Guacamelee and Hollow Knight and Hyperlight Drifter and the game of that Curse of the Dead Gods.
Yeah.
So they added
played
integration with all these other games into Dead Cells, which I thought was kind of cool. So that and it's basically like a skin/weapon combo. So you can kind of pick it up as a weapon, and then it changes the way you look and it gives you different abilities, but by according to that game character. I know like the Guacamelee one turns you into a chicken, and you can run across the map and you drop little eggs that explode and hurt, and it runs through some people and hurts them.
What?
And that's just your ability. And then the other one, I think the one from Hyperlight Drifter is like a sword and a shield, or like a sword and a laser gun. So you actually have a gun now in this game. So besides that, and it's just, like typical Dead Cells. I think they rebalanced the game to make it a little easier to get through some of the difficulty levels. So I'm hoping maybe I can get through in 2BC, because I've always been stuck on that. And I mean, that's pretty much it. A little bit of VR gaming, but nothing really to jump into too much in depth.
Some more boxing in Oculus or what?
Yeah, I bought them on Steam. The fall sale they just got done having. I picked up Guardians of the Galaxy then. I picked up the tower. Was that Bloons Tower Defense or whatever it's called, Gunny?
Yeah,
number 6.
Yeah, there you go.
$1 or $2. I don't know. I never even launched it yet, but
there you go. I think I want to say that game is like literally cross-play, even if you have an iOS device or Android or even if on Steam. I think it goes by like kind of like a room code or something like that. Like that's the way it works. If you want to do like a versus mode.
Mm-hmm. Then the last thing I want to hit on, I can't remember the name of it now. Is Super Pet Battler, maybe? They talked about it on VGO, and Michelle was really liking it and stuff. And I tried it on my phone when I heard them talking about it, and it's free on Steam, and it'd probably be way better on Steam, but it's kind of hard to read on my. It was hard to read on my phone, like, 'cause it would put a little caption above them, and it just, I don't know. I did not like it myself, but maybe if you could see it better on a full display, it'd be better. But
Super Auto Pets.
There you go. So I tried that on my phone, and like I said, the screen was almost just too small. I couldn't really see what was going on. It doesn't give you any tutorial or nothing. It just throws you right in the game. So, but that's it for me. What about you, Gunny?
Super Auto Pets. Yeah, I did hear them speaking about that. But I just wanted to add to Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah, I'm a few hours into it so far. So yeah, I would say that really that Star-Lord's the only one that looks different, right? Maybe Dax, obviously is looking different from that main star or whatever his name is. But yeah, but the game looks amazing. I'm playing on the Series S on my LG 4K. It's not as good as my OLED TV, but it still looks really, really good. They did a great job with the lighting, and colors are vibrant, and the game looks amazing. Yeah, but when I first fired it up, I was like, I don't know about you, Ryan, but it kind of gave me that, like, even though this game is, what is it, Square Enix, right? It's like, oh, it feels like almost like a little Star Wars Fallen Order and Control. Only because I'm like, okay, it looks like somebody used some of those same assets in the game. Those same set pieces.
Yeah.
Like, in the beginning, right? You might be not so much. I mean, there is some platforming. That's essentially what you're doing. And yeah, because I spoke to Ghost Nico, we were playing something else, and he was trying to explain to me like how the combat works. And yeah, it works pretty good, because one thing I was trying to figure out in my head was, well, how does that work when you're in combat? If I'm going to take like, Rocket, and use his ability, like, is that going to be too hard for me, right? Because I'm not going to be playing in baby mode here. Back that up a little bit. I think I just went with normal. I think it was like baby mode, then normal, and then there was like challenging or something like that. So whatever it was, the default I went with. And I haven't. The only way I've died so far is just maybe jumping off a platform that, like, oh, okay, I wasn't supposed to go that way or something. But, yeah, where Groot, you just like you'll come up to a platform and when you're not in combat, and you just tell Groot to, hey Groot, put a bunch of vines down. Yeah, build a bridge. Boom, go across it. At the same time, you're picking up some resources for upgrades. But as far as like the meat of it, the combat, Jesus, I'll say this, where, it's left trigger, lock onto an enemy, right trigger to shoot on an Xbox controller. And it feels very arcadey. I think it's fine. It gets the job done. You still have like, B for melee, right? So if you've got these like porcupine balls coming at you, boom, Star-Lord will kick one. You can press the B button, and that's more like your, evade, right? He'll move out of the way if an enemy's coming straight at you. And that could be that's sort of a challenge right there, because some of those larger enemies, you don't know exactly when they're going to come at you and knock you down. Mm-hmm. And at the same time, there are those cooldowns from your other teammates. So, for example, you could pull up, press the LB shoulder button, right? And then let's say Groot, right? All you're doing is just pressing A twice, right? So it's boom, boom. And then Groot will put said enemy, like, he'll tie him down with some vines, and then you can like just shoot the shit out of him, right? And the other thing that, let's say one of the first upgrades you get, I think, is where you're just like, you're firing on the enemy, and it gets to that cooldown, kind of like a Gears of War type thing situation. So that meter will come down, and it'll show you like, okay, this is the green section during the cooldown, and then boom, you can, I think it's hold the right trigger down, and it'll be almost like a, like a more powerful, as you shoot, right, with the enemy. So yeah, there's things like that work out pretty good. And then boom, on the fly, you might be pressing B, move to the side, shoot more enemies, bring up another ability. Yeah, I don't know. I think that so far it feels fine. I guess I am that guy that just wants to play that one character, right? I want to be that character in the game. There is a lot of, like you said, a lot of banter and, a lot of sarcasm coming from Dax and even the raccoon, right? It's just this funny dialogue. Yeah, going in between all of them, just like the movies, right? Just like it. So they nailed it right there. The other thing you guys didn't mention was the fact that where there might be two other characters talking, right? And then the A button will prompt for you to make a decision on how you want to respond to it, or you can not respond to it. I don't know what happens. I've just been choosing random, whatever, where they'll talk about a monster, and the monster's, it's this big scary monster, whatever. You can downplay it, or you can, scare everybody or whatever, or freak everybody out and say, yeah, the monster's going to be hard to kill,
Do you guys know
stuff that doesn't matter to me.
Will have an impact on the end of the game or not? Because I do know later on it has impact on a couple little things. Like when you're talking to the lady when you get captured, you make a couple decisions, and there's this little girl. She's like like 15, 16-year-old girl, something like that, and she's like kind of taking you back as you're like her prisoner, and you end up kind of sticking up for her, and it kind of you got to gain her trust or whatever. But I don't know if there's any kind of benefit from that besides that point right there in the game, or if there's something that's going to change down the road because of that. I don't know. Do you guys know?
Either. No, I started to read into a little bit of that today to see if there was, but they didn't say anything.
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't read the whole piece of it, so yeah, because I was curious about that myself, and that's why I Googled that to see if there's any real impact or any way I should answer, to be more aggressive or, more thoughtful, which option should I choose? So I'm just going with whatever I feel at the time is right. Or random. It's usually you just get like two choices, right? So, but they don't seem impactful, especially in the beginning. So, or Yeah. But yeah, other than that, man, guys, I just been playing Forza 6, driving around there, doing my thing. Yeah, that game also looks amazing. Running on the Series S.
You mean?
Yes, Forza 5, because I always get confused. Yes. Jeez. Because then there's the regular Forza
Horizon 5.
Horizon 5, yes. Forza 5 was the launch one for Xbox One. That one sucked, by the way.
Yeah, I've been playing that too, actually. That game's gorgeous.
I really like the fact that you can
pretty.
You can jump in that game a couple days later, and you're just like, oh, I'm still driving this. Boom. Go to your library. Go to your car collection. Because every time you kind of go in, it'll say you got some rewards. You got a McLaren. I'm like, nice. Where is it? Oh, there it is. And in previous games, right? Just the previous Horizon games, where do you want to go back to the festival? Okay, go to the festival. Go to the store or whatever, or claim your gift. Now, do you want to customize it? No, I don't want to customize it. Keep it red or whatever. And that was more menus popping up. So, yeah, in this one, you can just say, oh, it's a red McLaren. It's a 2014 or 2019 or whatever it is. Do you want this car delivered? Yes, deliver it. Boom. You're now in that same spot you were driving the McLaren, which is awesome. I think they should have done that a long time ago, but yeah. I'm glad they listened to the community on that one. And yeah, Mexico is fun. It definitely feels like that California Baja desert driving around there. Drive through the storm. Good stuff. But yeah, but other than that, guys, I've just been stuck in Satisfactory. I just been having to rip myself away from that game. And Nico's got the server up, and that game is crack right there. It's like, oh, we need to get this done, or, we need to do that one, or, unlock something else. Because there's always like that carrot on the stick in that game to craft more items, build more things, research more things. Yeah, it's nuts. Yeah, that game is crazy. Yeah, man. I think even today I would have been playing it up until recording time, but I was having an electrical issue. Trying to connect power poles. I'm like, I'm not doing this. So it was like...
Gunny got all frustrated.
Yeah, that was like, man, my breaker switches were going off. I'm like, good, I hate this game. I'm going to install it. No, I never would. The game is scary in some ways, where it's like, man, I got to, take care of myself. I got to go to work. I got to be an adult here. But no, that game just sucks me in, man. I love it. It's just too much. So please don't come to console, because then I'd buy it on both consoles again, even though I bought it twice already, from Epic to Steam. So yeah, other than that, it's just been some mobile stuff. Some just some balloons. TD Battles number 6. Maybe some Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
On mobile.
Geez, I also want to say Pac-Man 99, but it's damn, Ryan, what's that?
256?
Yes, 256. That's what I've been playing.
Yeah, that game is great.
Yeah,
it's so much fun.
I like that view.
It's a fun, like, quick in and out game. Like, have see how far you can get, kind of thing. I love that game. It's so much fun, especially if you get like 4 people playing it. Pac-Man 256.
Yeah,
if there's like 4 people playing, and you're all trying to get up the board and stop the end screen from getting you, because the screen. So there's like a pixelated numbers coming all the way up the bottom, and you got to like rush up. It's a lot of fun. It's an older game, Pac-Man 256.
Yeah,
check it out.
Yeah, that game is a ton of fun.
You know what else I did do, guys? That I completely forgot about until I just looked right over there. I bought a new TV.
Nice.
Yeah.
What is it? What brand?
So I didn't have a lot of money, so I wasn't buying anything super high end. But I went with the TCL Series 5. It's not the 120 hertz, unfortunately. It's still a 60 hertz panel. but it has Dolby Vision and it has variable refresh rate, and which I was like, what the heck? When I checked on my Xbox, it had every box checked off except for the 120 hertz, and I'm like, oh, okay. So it does
is that
everything.
the one that's waiting on a patch?
What? No.
TV.
No. My TV's only a 60 hertz panel.
Okay.
The Series 6, the newest version of my TV, has the 120 hertz, but it was like $300 or $400 more, so I could not pull that trigger. But I've been really happy with it. If you're looking for a cheap TV, I know in Canada it's going for $6.99 right now on Amazon. So if you're looking for a cheap TV that has HDR and Dolby Vision and Atmos and all that shit, it's got everything. It's got a pretty good game mode. I have mine when I'm watching TV in sports mode because the picture quality is like the best on that for some reason. I find, anyways, the sports mode is really good. But anytime a game starts up, it flips into game mode and like does different stuff with the HDR. My only complaint with this particular TV is it's not bright enough. Like the HDR isn't quite as bright as I would like it to be. But my old TV was worse for that, so it's a little bit of an upgrade. But you can really see the difference between like a high-end TV and this TV. You know what I mean? But this TV has a lot of the bells and whistles that those high-end TVs do have. You know, so if you're on a budget, I think this is this was a really good choice. If you can spend the extra $300, buying the Series 6 will future-proof you. You know what I mean?
Which one do you have? The Series 5?
Yeah, TCL Series 5.
How come on here it says that it has 120 hertz?
It might do it at not at 4K. It might do it at 1080.
Oh, it probably does it at 1080, huh?
Yeah.
You know, Ryan, I was watching TV ratings on the
the variable refresh
YT.
rate clicked off on it, and I was like, whoa, it does have that. And I'm like, I didn't think it did.
I could be wrong, but I was watching a YT vid. The TV ratings, there was the TCL. It might have been the Series 6. That one might be the one that's waiting on that patch for the 120.
No, it does 120.
Yeah, but I think currently it's not working until there's a patch. But again, that's been a week.
Okay.
That has been a week. So I was thinking, it might be the 5, but no, the review was for the 6.
No, because the 5 is a 60 hertz panel. The actual panel is 60 hertz. So I'm pretty sure. Are you sure you're seeing 120 there, Jesus?
No, I was looking at a different model. Yours is
okay.
Yours is
Series
the
5,
is a
55-inch Series 5.
Series 5, 55S 535 is the number of it.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it is because it says that the panel on this one is 60. On the other one, it said 120.
Yeah.
It's $500 here in the U.S. on Amazon.
500. Yeah. There you go. If you want a cheap TV, it looks gorgeous. It really does. It pops. It looks really nice. Nice darks. It was a little blurry for a bit, but I did a little calibration stuff, and it looked better when I was done with it. But yeah, for the most part, out of box, it looked pretty good. I just had to tweak a couple of things. But yeah, so if you want a cheap TV, TCL 55-inch Series 5, or they have a 55, a 65, 75. And if you want to spend a little more money, get the Series 6 and future-proof yourself. Good cheap TVs. Anyways. This week's episode of Horrible Gamers is brought to you by TCL.
The TV made by, is that Best Buy? I think that's Best Buy, right? Brand?
No, it's not a Best. No.
It's like some TCL China brand or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I think maybe something like that. I have
Is
no
it Best
idea.
Buy like Westgate or something like that?
No, Insignia.
No, Insignia.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that's
the
one.
I see
Who's Westgate?
Comcast
Are they
is
their
making
own?
TVs at $300 a pop.
Westgate, I think, is maybe that was Walmart at some point.
You mean Westinghouse? I never heard of
No.
Westgate.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't remember.
Westinghouse.
What's
Yeah,
Walmart?
Comcast is making TVs. I can't believe it, but
Walmart.
Great value TVs.
yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think they're they go up to 300. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird that they would even do that, but probably includes a modem or something.
I wonder what is Walmart?
I don't think they have their own.
Yeah, let's see. Who is?
I don't think
They just kind of sell all the junk TVs.
Yeah.
They sell anything. They really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Anyway. Let's see. Who makes the TCL?
China. Look, I looked it up. All it says is China.
That's it?
China.
High sense. I need a high sense.
China.
Where we're fucking banned. I'm never gonna go to China, dude. I'm never flying there.
It does say TCL's lineup is mostly
JesusWalksAlot, motherfucker. Get him.
As soon as I step off the plane, they're gonna fucking have customs waiting. Can you step over here real quick? Oh,
and they do rate high, the TCLs, even though they're budget rated.
That's what I'm saying. For a low budget TV, if you're looking for a low budget TV, just go to a Best Buy or wherever sells TVs and look at the TCL TV. You look at it and you will be impressed with, what you're getting for the price. And like I said, you're not getting all the bells and whistles of the high-end TV, but you're getting most of them. So, that's the way I looked at it. And I wish I had a couple extra $100 to get the Series 6, because then I would have had 120 hertz. But what can you do when you live in a shoe, right?
Yeah.
You live in a
shoe? So here, Ryan,
pretty much.
I think there's an Amazon TV, which is rated the highest, the Samsung, and then the TCL.
Yeah.
So it's the third in line. Well, it's the 4 series, but maybe this is an old ass article.
Oh, the 4 series was even worse than the 5 series.
Yeah.
All right. Well.
Yeah, that's it, guys. When we get into some negative news.
So that being said, it's news time. Oh boy, do I have the news for you. Oh, speaking of Canada, Ryan.
Oh no, here we go.
Tim Hortons, also known as Timmy's, is now teaming up with superstar Justin Bieber.
They sure are. Right. I was on with Gunny earlier, and I ate 3 of them. One of each.
What does this have to do with gaming?
They're now making something called the Tim. What is
Tim Biebs.
Tim Biebs.
Tim Biebs.
A new flavor.
It's a Timbit. What you guys call donut holes.
Okay.
They're called Timbits. And then Justin Bieber made 3 Timbits. Do you got the flavors there, Jesus? You got the flavors? Tell them about the Canadian flavors. Doesn't tell you the flavors?
Hold on. Maybe well, it has to be here, but it's probably all the way to this article here. I'm not getting for the flavors. Okay, I got the flavors here. We got.
All right, what are they?
Chocolate white fudge. Oh,
that one was really good. That one was excellent.
This one doesn't sound good. This next one doesn't smell. I need your opinion on this next one, motherfucker. Sour cream chocolate chip.
No.
No. Fuck no. That doesn't sound good at all.
Breakfast.
Now wait. Don't think sour cream as in sour cream, like that you put on nachos.
Okay.
It's a donut. Yeah. You've never had a sour cream donut?
No.
It's different.
I don't think so.
Try one.
The fuck is
You're
a
gonna
sour?
like them.
We don't have that here in America.
I bet you do. Come on, maybe sour cream.
We have the Timbits here. We're in Reynoldsburg, where I'm at, Polaris, Blacklick area, and all that stuff. But I don't know if I've ever had a flavor like that before.
They have a Tim. No, this is a special thing. It's only going on for a limited time.
I mean, anything sour cream wise, I like. I mean, besides chips,
So get yourself to a Timmy's and get your not maple flavor.
What was the other flavor?
Cream flavor.
What was the other flavor?
Last flavor we have is birthday cake waffle.
Ooh.
Yes.
Now you're
that was-
talking.
And all three of them were really good. Gunny watched me eat all three of them.
I watch you see you eat the chocolate one.
And that's why this article is in the news.
Okay, well, now you know, ladies and gentlemen, that are close to Canada and or in Canada, you can go to
Brian Tulp, give us a
Timmy's.
report back, eh? Let us know how they are, huh?
Brian Tulp don't eat no fucking drink no Timmy's.
He doesn't eat the Tim Babes or whatever they're called. Tim Beebs.
Babes.
Babes.
Wow.
God, I think he eats all the Tim Babes.
So on to some news here, gentlemen. A PlayStation executive has been fired after appearing in a pedophile sting video.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is a fucking hardcore headline here.
Yeah,
Sony
I know.
Interactive Entertainment fired George Casiopo, a senior vice president in its engineering division, after he allegedly appeared in a YouTube pedophilia sting video.
Yep.
This YouTube channel called People vs. Preds streamed the encounter Friday. It is a vigilante group that conducts amateur sting operations to expose alleged predators. Casiopo is accused of inviting a 15-year-old boy over for sex over Grindr and text messages. According to People vs. Preds, Sony told CNET News that Casiopo had been terminated from employment. It says here Casiopo worked at Sony on its PlayStation Network. According to his LinkedIn profile, he was with the company for more than 8 years before his termination. It says here that the People vs. Preds video shows a camera person approaching a home in the dark with Casiopo wearing a PlayStation 5 t-shirt. Reportedly,
PS5 t-shirt.
reportedly standing outside of the home. When the camera person confronted him, he walked back into the house and shut the door. People vs. Preds also published the chat logs where Casiopo appears to be inviting a person pretending to be a 15-year-old boy over for sexual acts to his home. Says here, People vs. Preds representative told Kotaku that it turned over the evidence to the police after they posted the video to the public. It says here, the police department does not work with cyber groups like us. That's what they said to the Kotaku News. That's when the internet takes over. Sony has not responded to Polygon for requests on comments, but the dude was fired. That is wild. I'm gonna watch that video. I gotta watch that video. I'm gonna find
I
it.
saw, just a clip of it on the Twitter. So I was like, "What is going on?"
Wild. That
Yeah,
sounds
I heard about
crazy.
this story earlier today. Yeah.
That's fucking nuts, dude. But I mean,
Yep.
you know, and it's kind of like fucked up that like police don't do anything about it, you know. But at the
No,
same
I think this is
time-
outside of I'm sure they're gonna arrest him, but I think it was just outside of it's a vigilante group. They probably just for
At the same time, I don't know if everyone becomes a vigilante, then at what point do you you know what I mean? And anyone could accuse anyone of anything at that point, you know? Like, you can just make shit up. You know, if everyone becomes vigilantes, dude, then what's the law? What does the law mean, Gunny?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is Batman really a good guy, or is he just an asshole running around destroying the city for fun? What is he, Gunny? Huh? He's just as bad as the Joker. He runs around beating people up.
No rules.
Yeah.
He
No
destroys
rules.
everything.
Flying the
Does whatever
stupid
he
fucking
wants.
flying the stupid
own
airplane
vigilante.
around.
His own
jumping-
justice.
Yeah, jumping off of buildings, breaking people's arms, making them pay expensive hospital bills.
You think he drives the speed limit or gets
Yeah.
permission to fly
Yeah,
his
because
plane?
they're not in Canada.
Right?
Yeah.
You know, he has to get cleared airspace
Have
before
free
he flies the
healthcare.
plane.
Yeah. Fly around his stupid fucking airplane around the town like a fucking asshole. Driving a stupid ass, big ass tank through the city,
He's
crashing-
a superhero.
crashing into everything. Can you imagine that thing just barreling at you 100 miles an hour down the street while you're trying to go home? What the fuck?
It'd be like a Battlefield reference for all over again. I don't know how many times I got
Fucking-
ran over in Battlefield.
A fucking tank just rolling down the street. You're trying to go home. That fucker's blocking your way. I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do there, Gunny?
Or even his bat plane flying through a window. Who's paying for that? Like the whole half the building. Yeah,
exactly.
that one floor is gone.
Yeah, what the fuck? These asshole superheroes just ran around and destroy the whole city to stop one bad guy. One bad guy. Yeah, great.
Let the police do their job.
It's like fucking Spider-Man. Can you imagine how annoying it would be to have a real Spider-Man? You imagine how annoying that would be for people in New York? You run around and there's fucking spider webs everywhere.
Yeah,
God damn it.
Spider webs hanging all over the place.
Billboards are crushed.
This motherfucker went through here again. God damn it. He went to the same block twice. Fucking spider webs everywhere. Fucking spider webs all over the fucking place. I would be tired of that shit, dude.
Nobody would insure Spider-Man, would they?
Nobody would.
They'd be like, sorry, Spider-Man. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, you're such a
fuck you, you asshole. Get out of our neighborhood. We don't want a neighborhood Spider-Man.
Like an arsonist asking for fire insurance here. Come on.
Fuck Spider-Man. Fuck superheroes, right? Fuck.
They're all
guys.
vigilantes.
They're all bad guys. They think they're good in their own fucking head. They're all bad, Gunny. All of them are bad. All of them. It's no good.
And we love them.
It's no good. The Suicide Squad are a bunch of heroes, and they're all bad guys, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up now, Gunny? They're fucking heroes too, and they're bad guys in somebody's eyes.
Is Harley Quinn really bad though?
She's a bad fucking person.
She only blows up refineries and breaks people's legs just for looking at her the wrong way.
A human being.
The worst example of a villain that's a good person is Harley Quinn.
I watched the Venom movie and they made him look like a good guy.
The new one?
Both of them, yeah. I bought both of them together as a pack.
Yeah.
Every bad guy is a good guy in somebody's fucking eyes. That's all I'm saying. I'm telling you, man, Darth Vader was a good guy to all the people he employed and shit. Think about how many jobs.
Insurance, put food on the table for him.
Think about how many jobs Darth Vader created, Gunny. Think about that. Think about all those jobs.
Build the Death Star.
Think about how many
people. He didn't even care.
For a lot of Mexicans.
You could aim or not. If you had no aim, he would give you a gun. He'd be like,
he would put you in his army. He didn't care.
He would choke you with mind controls if you didn't behave.
Well, it doesn't. Gunny, only once in a while.
You say you have bad aim or something like that. You could be like, look, let me join the dark side. We'll help you out. We'll let you have a gun no matter what. We'll just let you shoot.
Yeah.
You don't have to hit
I don't want to be a Sith Lord.
Then a bunch of asshole.
Fire.
Yeah, a bunch of asshole terrorists running around and blow all his progress up. Dicks. They're fucking assholes. Fuck those guys. Little green fucking alien looking motherfucker. Running around destroying all your shit.
How did we get here?
All right? Fuck those guys, Ryan. I'm saying fuck those guys.
We went from pedos to superheroes.
Get here. This isn't the news.
Fuck. I'm just saying fuck those fucking asshole rebel fucking pricks. Running around fucking destroying all the great progress the great leader made. God.
Join the dark side, I guess.
Yeah, join them. Why not?
Well, on that note, I gotta dip out, guys. I gotta peace out.
You peace out.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Peace out, Brussels sprouts.
See you, Ryan.
Later,
Bye,
guys.
Ryan.
Peace out.
Yeah. Now we got rid of the fucking Canadian. Yeah. Yeah.
Eating the Tim Babes.
Back to America show.
It's America now.
Hell yeah.
100% American now, boys. Yeah.
Keep
no
your Tim Babes
25%
up
Canada
there.
here.
Yeah.
Mayo, you should boycott Tim Babes over in Ohio.
Oh yeah, I'm never going again.
In other news, Sony is now reportedly planning a new subscription service aimed at competing with Microsoft's popular Xbox Game Pass. This is reportedly now codenamed Spartacus. This unannounced subscription service could offer access to retro PlayStation games on top of existing PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now benefits. Spartacus would merge two existing services, PlayStation Plus, the subscription that unlocks online multiplayer emulating PlayStation 4 and PS5 games, and offers monthly access to a library of titles, and then PlayStation Now, the cloud gaming streaming service that gives subscribers access to PS2, PS3, and PS4 games on the PS4, PS5, and the PC. According to the Bloomberg article, it says that the new PlayStation subscription would retain the PS Plus branding, but it will now be multi-tiered, and only the highest level of payers, the highest tier, will allow access to the retro PS1, PS2, PS3, and PSP games. So yeah, I think this is a good idea. This is what they should have done a while back. We kept saying, why aren't they pushing PS Now to more people? And you know what? If for $70 a month or a year or whatever, instead of 50 or whatever, you give people access to PS Now and you give them access to PlayStation Plus games. You get it, PlayStation Plus, PS Now, your PS Plus games that are yours in your library, and it costs you $80 a year or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? Like, that's still worth it for some people. We think of Game Pass and the cost of it. For a year of Game Pass Ultimate, it's way more than $100, isn't it? How much is it?
Oh yeah, for Ultimate,
Yeah.
it's 50. I paid. If you paid the regular subscription fee, it's $15 a month times 12.
Yeah, so that's $180 a year that you're paying for that subscription. Now, can we find...
What is it? It's 5 on PC and 10 on
console,
right? Yeah.
But it's 15 for the Ultimate one that has Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass.
So was there a mention in there of, like, I didn't see it in there because, I mean, it's so early to tell about, their first party titles. Yeah, it's too early, I think. But yeah, definitely. I think about this, Jesus. I think about, like, what have the PlayStation fans been asking for? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think it works like, like Xbox and Microsoft, like where, this is what we want. We use these forums and we tweet at Major Nelson and, Phil Spencer. I don't know. Like, not sure.
Who knows
how that works in the PlayStation universe, where,
like I said,
people asking for this.
Do you guys, some people don't know this, but Sony owns a lot of media companies. They own a lot of media fucking shits.
Yeah, they do.
So they own Crunchyroll.
A lot of that stuff on Netflix, and that's all Sony.
Well, no, they own complete subscription services. Like, they own Crunchyroll, the entire anime website that has, like, all the animes and shit.
Yeah,
they own all that. Right? So like,
Sony Pictures owns all.
They own all that. So I mean, they could easily say, "Hey, you know what? You get access to Crunchyroll, you get access to PS Plus, you get access to PS Now, and it's included in the subscription." I don't know.
Yeah, and then who knows? I think, if this takes off, then I can definitely see them saying, "Look, you know what? Fans are now asking for, these first party titles. Maybe we can play God of War Ragnarok day one, for $15 a month, or, $1 trial or a $5 trial. We'll have to see how it plays out, So, but here's the thing I think about too. I'm curious what, these third party companies are thinking, like, wow, this is working out great for somebody like, let's take Square Enix, right? Kind of the way they do their publishing. Some games are just on PlayStation. Some are, exclusive deals with Steam. Some are with Xbox. I like how they diverse like that, by the way. But yeah, I wonder for somebody like, Ubisoft kind of does their own thing, Activision, right? But I'm just curious how they look at that and they go, damn, like, how are we going to do this when they're trying to do it on both consoles? That's a lot of money, Like, hey, it's working great on Xbox, but this may not work for us over on PlayStation as well because we're getting full price, our 30% or whatever, or our 70% revenue from each game sold. So, yeah, I mean, just something to think about. I'm not trying to say that Game Pass is not good long term. I just, want to make sure it's going to work out, for both companies, and if they
I'm just
these
saying,
two.
all Sony has to do to be in the terms of gamers better than Game Pass. All they have to do is add one of their media companies to this shit. That's all they have to do. Crunchyroll. They also own Funimation. So that's another anime like super big network or whatever. They own that too. So they could just be like, look, you get access to all this Funimation shit, all this fucking Crunchyroll shit. It's all there for you. And you know what? We might even throw some music in there because Sony owns a lot of fucking music, man.
Sony, BMG, all that stuff is all, yeah. I can definitely see them doing that.
You know what I mean? They could just throw music in there and be like, fuck it, you get access to all this music also, you know?
No doubt they'll follow the way of of Xbox with, hey, get your 6 months of Spotify or whatever.
You know, and then at that point, instead of just being a PlayStation brand, it becomes more of an entertainment brand. What Microsoft has always been trying to go after is that they don't want to be a gaming brand; they want to be an entertainment brand, and that's what they've been trying to shoot for. Now, Sony could totally beat them to the punch, just because Sony has more media companies, where Microsoft doesn't. You know, Microsoft has software, they have hardware. They're not a media company, though. Microsoft doesn't own anything that's media, that's movies, that's entertainment. Sony does, on the other hand. Sony owns networks. They own fucking tons of music labels, you know, like a lot of music labels. And not just in America. They own them in Latin America, Europe, China, Korea, India, Asia, everywhere, you know, like, so they could fucking, you know, it could be a lot. They could really, really, really beat Microsoft here if they play it right.
Yeah, you know, it looks like they're doing it right now. The way they're what they're talking about now with these older titles, and yeah, I say if they start out slow and then boom, eventually, work its way up to be something more competitive because. Right now, what I read, it's not competitive with Game Pass on Xbox, but it may get there eventually.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure they're talking to publishers, going, "What are you giving Microsoft? What are they giving you?" Right? So, yeah, how do we match it? What do we have to do here? So I don't know. And do they even have to compete with, Game Pass? I have no idea. I haven't checked on those numbers to see if that's even something they would need. Yeah, I think they're doing fine with what they have and the studios they have, right? No doubt they're probably going to buy some more studios. Probably nothing big like what Microsoft has acquired recently, with Fallout. What is it? Fallout Studios? ZeniMax, right? So, I mean, nothing huge like that, but we'll see. They do.
Yeah, and in other news, let's move on here. Wow. Call of Duty. Hold on.
Call of Duty news. Oh, Jesus, running up on us. All right, we'll jump in on it here. Call of Duty Warzone devs stage walkout over layoffs. The quality assurance testers and other developers at Ravensoft, the Activision studios in charge of the extremely lucrative free-to-play battle royale Call of Duty Warzone, are walking out on the job today to protest surprise layoffs.
Yeah, pretty much they were pissed off that a bunch of QA people got fired. They
got laid off. They got walking papers.
So they went on like a walkout thing saying that they want people to get fucking be full time or whatever, So a lot of them are contract workers, but they're not really they're working there, but they don't work like they're just contract. So they're like, you work here for 3 months, this is your contract, this is where you get paid, and that's it. No matter how much hours you work, this is where you're getting paid. That's your contract.
Yeah, I mean they're under such a microscope right now. It's not even funny.
Yeah. It says here that Activision said that they're gonna convert approximately 500 temporary workers to full-time employees in the coming months. And a part of this change, they've also notified 20 people that they will not be returning and their contracts will not be extended. So, sorry to those 20 people. But I guess in good news, they're hiring 500 people full-time.
Yeah, and who knows? This is probably a normal thing, but since they are under that, the spotlight's on them, right?
Yeah, they want to look good. You guys, we're hiring 500 people.
Just kind of, they're all sending a message to Bobby Kotick here,
Yeah, the game It Takes Two is facing a trademark claim from Take-Two Interactive. Right. And apparently, Hazelight said, Hazelight is the developer or whatever. They said that they said fuck it. Fuck it, like we're gonna abandon the claim and the ownership of It Takes Two. So, I mean, who knows?
I like the little title of their article. Do you notice that, Jesus? It says it takes one to create a messy situation.
Oh yeah, see that little line there. Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, it Takes Two. The game got sued by Take-Two for copyright infringement on the name.
It Takes Two. Come on.
And it's takes, not take.
Right.
Yes, takes two.
To me, they probably just didn't think about it. You know what I mean? They probably just like, oh, it takes two. Make a good title for a game.
Well,
that's
the whole point of the game. It takes two people to play.
Right.
Yeah.
And so
it's
they
not
probably
Call of
didn't
Duty.
think.
Come on.
They probably didn't think of Take-Two Interactive. Like, oh, we should check because the word Take-Two is in our title. I wouldn't have ever thought of that.
People are not liking Take-Two at this point. People are saying that the company that they've become, the company that they used to be, is way different. People are saying that they're just not the same. Whoever's running the company has been recently running it more of like a fuck you, we'll just take your money and run type of situation than where it used to be before. They actually used to make games that people enjoyed and shit, and they wouldn't fuck with people as much. But who knows? Those are just rumors on the internet that we're reading. In other news, Halo Infinite reviews are coming in hot. And they're saying that the game is great. It is an open world experience this time around, Gunny. And while the game is open world, it is kind of linear in the way the story is told. Missions can only be played linearly, so you cannot skip a mission because you're doing open world shit. And certain sections can only be advanced by completing the things in that section. So you got to complete this whole section, do everything here, and then you can move on to the new area or whatever, or the map or the world or whatever. But they are saying that the first two missions of the game cannot be replayed at all unless you scrub your save and you restart all over. So if you're doing a collectible run, they say to make sure to either collect everything that's in that map, make sure you find everything that's a collectible, or be prepared to scrub your save and go back all the way to the beginning of the game and then continue forward again. The game will not let you replay certain missions. It's really weird. They say the missions cannot be replayed. So once you beat a mission, it's just done. You can sometimes go back to the same area that the mission took place in, which will let you still get the collectibles, but you cannot, enemies won't be there. It's different.
Yeah, I'm curious if they were given a rating or something. Well, I'm sure there's a statistic, but
yeah,
maybe there's a new game plus, possibly.
When you can go back and play a mission over again, say you really enjoyed that mission, the way I remember doing some Forza races that I really enjoyed, and you could go back and play. I remember playing when I liked Control. there's a mission in there I really enjoyed. It gives you some of that rock music, and you're playing through, and you're doing all that stuff, and you kind of feel like a badass, and the world's kind of all shifting around. That's a really fun mission, and to go back and play it again is kind of fun. Or if you want to show it to somebody, be like, hey, look, it's this mission. This is really cool. So I kind of wish some more games would actually let you replay them. Maybe not affect. Maybe say if there's a game you're making decisions or something like that, but you should be able to go back and at least experience it again, I think.
I'm sure, something tells me that, I know, Jesus, you're not done reading the article, but something tells me eventually they'll get around to it. You know what I mean? Like, it seems a little, I don't know, something's off about it, right? Because this is probably going to be after they add co-op, a campaign, right? Which is not at launch. And there was something else, right? Oh, the Forge mode. But still, like, I don't know. Something's fishy about this, Jesus. You're telling me those first 2 missions cannot be replayed, but I don't know. Does it have a new game plus mode? Even that, maybe that's not even out there yet. Because people are going to be complaining about that. I can't go back and, get an A rating or something. It seems odd.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
Something seems off about it.
The first 2 missions, or the only first 2. Apparently the other ones, so like I said, some of them, the map unlocks and you can just go back and run through there and get your stuff. But a lot of the missions won't re-trigger, they say. Like, the mission, once it's done, it's done. Like, even if you go back, even if you go back to the spot where the mission starts, it will not trigger it. It will just be like, no.
Maybe that's prologue, right? Maybe those are prologue missions?
No, that's the entire game. The first 2 missions of the game, though, that's off the world that you go to. That's in Zeta Planet. In the Halo universe, you go to a different planet. In this new game, you go to a different planet. Once you leave those first 2 missions, you go to a different world completely. Okay. You cannot go back at all to that world. In the main game, once you complete a mission, you can't go back to the mission you just went through. Say, like, you went through this fucking building, you killed everybody. You can go back to that building 10 hours later, and the collectibles will be there. Just the mission will not restart. There's no more mission there. It's done. No mission in the game can be replayed, they said. It's just once you're done, you're done. You can go back and get the collectibles in the same area, but the missions will not re-trigger.
Right. It'll probably be grayed out, yeah.
And the first 2 missions of the game, you cannot go back to at all. You cannot go back to that location at all. So you got to get everything that's there first time around, or completely delete your save and then go back and then do it again.
Mm.
So that's what they're saying. Yeah. Anyways, that's Halo news. Like I said, other than that, for Halo, the reviews are coming in good. What else? Oh well. Now 343 already responded to that article and said that they're working on letting you select the mission.
Oh, good. I'm glad they heard us.
Oh, they're working on it, guys. They're going to work on it.
Yeah, that'll be a.
Little did people know they were listening live, and then we're like, "Oh, we need to change that right now."
That'll be, yeah.
They now said it's part of what's coming later. Okay, guys. Sorry. Yeah. That's what 343 literally just said. Hey guys, we're working on it. No worry. Like, we're gonna let you replay the missions. Okay? No worries. What else? What else do I have in news?
Let's see. We got Todd Howard here, Jesus, which cryptically teases 2 big step out moments in Starfield. The upcoming sci-fi RPG will be more grounded than Bethesda's previous games, but will still offer big moments. They served up a new look at its upcoming game in an extended video featuring Todd Howard and studio director Angela Browder and art director Matt Carafano, talking about some of the inspirations for the game and how it's different, but still similar to earlier Bethesda RPGs. So what do you think? I'm kind of going with that Fallout in outer space. Yeah. So, but that? I guess Fallout outer space. That's what I'm just reaching towards here, and have some of those same assets, but yeah, I'll take it. I mean, I will. I'll take Fallout in outer space. Yeah, as long as the the spaceship aircraft or whatever is fairly polished. But again, it's Bethesda, right? So there's gonna be bugs. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, if there's other planets I can go to and explore new worlds, I'm all about it. Give it to me. But I'd also like a Fallout 5 too when you get a chance. Right? Because Skyrim, that's more fantasy.
For our Australian listeners, I'm not going to do the accent. Go ahead. For our Australian listeners, Game Workers Australia is a organization that was an advisory and support role beginning 2022. It will become the first game union for workers in game development in Australia. So it'll actually become a full-blown union. They will be unionizing across for all the developers in Australia. And apparently if you're a programmer, a developer, you work as a professional in media, entertainment, or whatever, you're going to become part of this union. And they said that they will be able to now take legal action and defend their union members against underpayments, discrimination, bullying, organized collective agreements at their workplaces, and then lobby the governments and industry on an equal playing field with studio owners and publishers. They're going to relaunch as Game Workers Australia. So, yeah. It says here, by becoming a member of the newly formed Game Workers Australia, you will become a formal trade union member of Professional Australia and have access to support, services, and solidarity that would help you at your workplace. We will retain our free membership tier and then continue to offer the same assistance that we currently offer to anyone in need who approaches us. But with the power of Professional Australia behind us, we'll be able to do so much more. And then, so there's that. And you can actually click now by becoming you go to their website, you can go there and try to become a member. You get informed about their news, you can get their newsletters, etc., whatever. But this is big for game developers because people keep saying game developers need to unionize, and this is the first time that is happening, and it's happening in Australia out of all places. Like, in the U.S., people are saying that it should happen in the United States or Canada or Europe or wherever else in the United Kingdom. But it's happening in Australia, Gunny.
Boy, Mike, I think we should all be union. We're all Teamsters, right? By the way, all three of us. Hell yeah, Teamsters. Brotherhood.
America, fuck yeah.
Local 70 represent right here.
Yeah. Okay, whatever, Gunny.
Equal pay. Equal everyone.
No, that is true.
Get that binding contract. Hey, I wonder how I wonder if Better Hawk, is there a lot of unions over in the UK? I'm curious how they. I know France, right? They're big on unionizing, right? So maybe England's not far behind them. Probably do the same, but I know they get a lot of time off over there.
Yeah, there's trades unions. It says here most British unions members are members of, what the fuck is it called? The Trade Union Commission or Congress. Trades Union Congress.
Trades like here in America, like pipe fitter unions, teachers.
I'm assuming it's
electricians, plumbers, all that stuff.
I'm assuming it's like Teamsters, or something like that, where it's just a big thing, that controls everything. I don't know.
Yeah. Teamsters seems to cover everything else that's not a teacher, plumber. More of the truck driver, warehouse, hospital. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty much everything. Yeah. And then there's public, right? Public fucking unions or whatever, fucking, like public employees or whatever the fuck. All that shit.
Oh, yeah, right. Like, yeah, yes, there are those too. Where I've even seen like owners of the company, you know, where it might be a small grocery store, like, yeah, we all join the union, even though I'm the owner.
Yeah.
That's how it works. The grocers union, right? Yeah. So who pays the benefits, right? And the 401ks or whatever. Good stuff here. Jesus, BioShock 4. Remember that game was announced? I don't quite remember, but it was back in 2019. And 2K did confirm it was in development back in 2019, but said little more than it would be several years away. Says here, Jesus, your favorite YouTuber, Colin Moriarty,
You say it's fucking
Mortality, I could never say his name. He does the PlayStation podcast, has provided the first substantial grist to what will doubtless become an ongoing rumor mill. Speaking on his podcast, Sacred Symbols, Moriarty said it takes place in the 1960s Antarctic city called Borealis. The game's codename Parkside. I've been told that the development team has an incredible latitude to get it right. Mm-hmm. The Parkside code name has come up before, specifically back in 2018 report about Hangar 13 and its 2019 report about a canceled version of BioShock 4. Isn't the whole point of a code name that nobody knows of it? Nobody knows it? Yeah. That's kind of shitty though, right? I mean, for Moriarty to even though like he probably knows things, right? Because he's known people he still knows people in the industry, right? Just like any former IGN or, you know, somebody who's been in media or, you know, that regard. I don't know. There should be some kind of thing, but why not? If it gets him the numbers and more Patreons for his show, I guess why not? So,
yeah.
I don't want too many spoilers or whatever. Like, I don't want to know I'm just not that person. I don't want all the details. Just tell me. I don't want to see the first 4 hours of a game, you know? Just tell me what it is and what it does and show me some trailers and get me hyped and I can pre-order. But
speaking of trailers, you know where we're going to see lots of trailers?
The Video Game Awards?
That's right.
Hey.
Motherfucking Video Game Awards.
Is that in 2 days? I think it's in a couple days, right?
They're not called the Game Awards. They took the video game, like the video part out. They're just called the Game Awards. The Game Awards 2021 will be this Thursday, December 9th. Mayo and Gunny. Mark your calendars, Mayo. I know you want to watch.
You said it's Thursday, December 9th?
Yeah.
Yep. I usually get home from work every year. It's usually just starting. So I'll try to get off early that day.
Epic Games have now released a pre-download for something called The Matrix Awakens, an Unreal Engine 5 experience for PS5 via the PlayStation Store and the Xbox Series consoles. This is a free technical demonstration which apparently was created by members of the original movie team along with Epic Games and partners, and it showcases, quote, what is possible when you combine the power of Unreal Engine 5 with PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. It says here, according to this description, it's going to be revealed at the Game Awards 2021. It says here, get ready for a glimpse into the future of interactive storytelling and entertainment with Unreal Engine 5 in this free, boundary-pushing, cinematic, and real-time tech demo, Mayo. All right? Real-time tech demo. All right? Created by members of the original movie team, including Lana Wachowski, along with Epic Games and partners, The Matrix Awakens, an Unreal Engine 5 experience, is a wild ride into the reality-bending universe of The Matrix that features performances by Keanu Reeves and Carrie-Anne Moss. Want to see what's possible when you combine the power of Unreal Engine 5 with PS5 and Xbox consoles? Step into the world of one of the most iconic action franchises ever made. Pre-download The Matrix Awakens on Unreal Engine 5 experience now. Yeah. So there's a teaser trailer for it, and you can pre-download. So like, what are they calling it an experience? Is like, are you going to be like walking around a demo or something? Or what do you guys think it is? They're calling it an experience.
I think so.
I picture it being like that. What was the last one they showed for the PlayStation? Remember?
Was that E3 or was that
cave, and they were showing about the audio and like saying how great it was, and
that was amazing though, wasn't it? I mean, you have to admit that was amazing, but that was just a video. But is this experience, like you said, is it something I can, interact with or walk around the world? That would be cool. I'd like to do that. Even if I'm not shooting anything or.
Yeah, I wonder if you'll be shooting anybody or. What are you going to be doing? Just watching a movie? We're going to be watching The Matrix.
That would be cool. Matrix is like probably one of my most favorite movies out there. It's in my top 5.
They're pretty good.
Got those on DVD.
I like them. The first one was really cool. The second one was alright. The third one kind of was was weird.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the last one? How many Matrix movies did they make?
I thought it was just 3.
It was just 3, right? The last one was kind of stupid.
Well, wasn't there an animated series too, like they did forever? But movie-wise, it was only 3. Didn't like one of that animated series to kind of explain stuff more or something?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I thought there was something like that. I wasn't big into it.
Do we need a Matrix reboot, guys? Should they remake the Matrix, like a new one, like just remake it from the beginning?
It could be neat.
I mean, so
I think they could do it better now than before.
Yeah,
I liked the first one. I just didn't like the ones after it.
You already know, like, when does that new one come out? It comes out pretty soon. So as you know, they don't just make one, right? They're always working on the second one or the third one. They always make them in 3s.
There's a new Matrix movie?
Yeah, that comes out soon, actually. He's John Wick, basically, with the beard.
Oh, I don't know. Still Keanu?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a trailer out there.
Wait, the movie's out now.
Oh, is it
out now? Wow.
I didn't know it was already out.
Oh, no. It's out December 22nd. Okay.
God damn, I was like, I knew it was December, but shit, not this early.
It's called The Matrix Resurrections.
Yeah, and it's got the chick from the first one.
This is probably going to be like some fucking promo for that movie then, right? It has to be. Because what a coincidence they're releasing this fucking experience now. Right? The Video Game Awards, the 9th, which is like a week and a half before the movie comes out.
Right, conveniently.
Yeah, conveniently, right? Oh, yeah, we're working on this experience for the last year. Right.
That would be cool. I mean, you wake up, you're in that like pod or whatever, and it's that music's going dun 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 dun, right? And this crackling of, lightning and thunder in the background, and then you get sucked in. That'd be tight. No, but it'll be something more updated. But no, if you watch the trailer or whatever, it's like they don't know each other. Neo and I forgot her name, but her character name.
Trinity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I know you? Yeah, I don't know.
Trinity, yeah, that's her name. Man.
Like we've met before. It's like reincarnation here. What's going on? I guess the Matrix got reset. People are speculating and
wait, isn't it that they're still stuck in the Matrix? Like Neo and Trinity were stuck in the Matrix, but the program got reset or something, and they're stuck in there.
I don't, because I'm trying to think of the last one where wasn't it more or less like, yeah, we kind of agree, like the overlords or whatever.
Yeah,
overlords, I don't know what you call them. That's fine. We'll learn to live together here, I guess, and not try to kill each other.
Yeah, that fucking movie was. All those movies were fucking awkward, man. Right?
Yeah, even like the last one, wasn't he like, he was basically Superman, right? In the last one?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of the last, like, and then his eyeballs got burnt out and he went to the mainframe to talk to those aliens or whatever. I don't know. It was cool though. I enjoyed it though. I gotta admit.
Yeah.
Like all those set pieces and everything. Yeah.
The fuck.
Yeah, I think the second one was a little meh for me, but I really like the first and the third one. Which one had the mechs, where they were just mowing down those freaking enemies, man? I think that was the third one.
That was the third one.
Yeah, that was badass.
Yeah.
The Sentinels, right? They were just mowing them fucking things down. That was awesome. That
I'm
was
ready
bad.
for a new Matrix movie. I didn't even know there was a new. Like honestly, I didn't even fucking know there was.
I was like, is he? I don't think he knows. Yeah, he didn't watch the trailer.
Wow, I have not even seen a trailer for it or nothing. I'm just gonna go watch it. Fuck it. I'm just gonna show up.
I'm already playing the music from the first one in my head. Like so good.
I'm just gonna go watch it.
But yeah, do you think? Okay, I guess the question is, Jesus, are we ready for a new Matrix game? Right? I mean, we're getting some kind of experience.
A good one would be cool. I don't know, man. It has to be a good game. I don't know. Are we ready for a Matrix game? What kind of Matrix game?
Yeah, because I think I played. My gosh, I think I played the first one on the computer. This was back in when I met my wife in 2000. I got that in Max Payne, and they were both bullet time, which was really cool at the time. I was like, "This is awesome." Slow down time.
Yeah.
Now I don't even remember if I played on keyboard or some sort of gamepad or something. I don't remember what I was using.
Last
I think it was mouse and keyboard.
Last piece of news I have is from the Game Awards, and they are now saying that they're going to have about 4 or 5 big reveals this Thursday in the scale of Elden Ring. Dun dun dun.
I was looking at gameplay of that game. It looks really good. I mean,
hope we got some
if
cool
it's Dark
shit.
Souls, I'm not going to play it, but it still looks amazing.
I hope we have some cool shit from Sony and Microsoft. I want them both to come out with something cool.
Yeah, no doubt.
I think we're going to see some gameplay for Ragnarok. What do you think?
I don't want to just see everything from fucking Xbox,
I think we're going to see more Horizon. We're going to see some gameplay for Ragnarok, not just a trailer, I think. And the other thing I think we're going to see is, and I hope it's good. What is it that new Xbox studio that they formed, the quadruple A studio, Perfect Dark? I don't know. We'll see how that goes, but that's more of a reboot, right? And Sony needed to come out with a new, what's their racing genre? The one I always forget the name of, but they need to redo something there. They always did. To me, they did them first, right? So, not that it needs to compete with Forza or anything, but yeah, definitely come out with their own version of it. Not Drive Club, but
yeah,
I don't remember.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't played them in years, right? Yep. Now it's gonna get me. I always forget it.
Anyways, I think we're done with news, Gunny. You know what time it is?
Gran Turismo. There it is. It's time for some questions for the community. No, it is the console corner time, folks.
Right. That's right.
I'm jumping ahead here for the month of December. Your PlayStation Plus games are Godfall, the Challenger Edition. So it says they're PS4 and PS5. So I don't know. Is that just for the PS5 subscribers? I think, but I think the way they put it on there to just kind of show it's forward and backward compatible, I guess. Maybe PlayStation Plus people let me know how that works out. If you only have a PlayStation 4, if that works. Your second game is Lego DC Supervillains. Played that one, I believe. That's a good one. And Mortal Shell. No, I'm not 100%. Does that sound familiar to you guys? Mortal Shell, Mayo?
Yeah, it's a it's like a Dark Souls kind of game. It's famous for being real difficult, third person Dark Souls type game. You cover yourself like in rock, like you got like this rock armor type thing, I think, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if I want to say that was an early Game Pass game. I think
It is on Game Pass. It's on Game Pass now. Actually, I remember just seeing it pop on Game Pass.
Yeah,
Maybe on
I
PC
want to say
Game
they put it
Pass?
on there early. Yeah.
But it was a Epic exclusive for a while. It was one of the early games that came to the Epic Store. And it's
Okay.
finally kind of coming out everywhere now. I played a
Yeah.
demo. There's a demo on the Epic
Oh,
Store.
that's probably what it was when it first came out. This was a while ago. So, yeah, a while ago on Xbox, on the console itself. Yeah, and I played it for like 15 minutes. I got to that first kind of boss or whatever, and I was like, "This is Dark Souls. Uninstall," because I didn't know what it was, but I wanted to play it. So, yeah. Also, PlayStation Plus members, you will have until Monday, January 3rd, to add those titles, the ones I just mentioned, plus 3 bonus VR games to the library. So those games include The Persistence, also The Walking Dead Saints and Sinners, and another roguelike called Until You Fall. So I don't know if you had to already have like a VR installed, right? That's probably how that works, right? Like if it even detected it once, that means you can go claim them or not. I'm not sure. It's another good question. So I'm going to try it since I did have VR hooked up to this. I'm going to, oh shit, I don't have PS Plus, damn it. Fuck. So never mind. Let me know on that. Moving over to Xbox, Games for Gold. For the first half of December, you get The Escapist 2. That's that top-down, game. And the other one is Orcs Must Die, tower defense game. And I want to say, Mayo, Orcs Must Die 2 and 3 did not come to console. I could be wrong on that. Maybe 3 did, but 2, I think, stayed on Steam. And or the Epic Store. Yeah, I don't think they did.
Played them a little bit. Not a big fan, but they're okay.
Yeah, I think they're good in co-op, but not single player. So they're boring.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was able to snag a CD key for Orcs Must Die 3. It's Orcs Must Die 1 and 2. It's the same thing. It hasn't changed. So yeah, not much there. I don't have anything featured for Xbox Game Pass because I've just been literally playing, Satisfactory mostly. But yeah, you still get Forza Horizon 5.
Come on, man. Really? You have nothing for Game Pass?
Oh, here it is, Jesus. Oh, because I did talk to somebody about this earlier. Oh, Lawn Mowing Simulator.
No, Gunny.
Yes,
no.
It's the lawnmower simulator you've always wanted. This game looks really good, though. There's some of the best detailed lawns. You know what? Fuck, I'm going to download it right now, Jesus. It's 21 gigs.
The biggest game for Microsoft is dropping this week on Game Pass, and you haven't even mentioned it.
Okay, I'm looking at recently added here. I'm not talking about the future
it'll
stuff.
be added in like a day.
Or 2,
Okay.
yeah.
A day after they hear the show.
Yeah.
All right, well then, you know what? While we're at it here, Godfall Challenger Edition for your PlayStation Plus, that's also coming to Epic in a couple days. Epic free games.
No, we're talking Game Pass, Gunny. Game Pass.
Okay, but since we're talking future stuff here, what about Battle Sector? Warhammer Battle Sector.
You son of a bitch.
That's coming. I think Ghost Nico said to play this game. He wanted me to buy it.
Halo! Halo is coming this week, Gunny, you motherfucker.
I heard you. You said hello. Oh, hello.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you don't have to yell in my ear. Damn it.
Halo. Halo is coming.
Oh, the thing around your head that goes around your head like an angel. The Halo. Yes. I'll be playing that by myself.
Biggest game of the year for Microsoft, and Gunny's over here talking about fucking
skipping it. Mr. Xbot over there.
Talking about lawnmower simulator and shit. Wow, Gunny. Wow.
All right. That's right. You can tell I'm a big Halo fan because I definitely hyped up the Forza Horizon all along the way, right? Until launch, yeah. Even days and weeks ahead, but I didn't do it for Halo. Master Chief would just stomp on me. All right, that's all I have, people. Go play that Halo. Play the multiplayer, too. It's really good. Play some big team battle. Let's move on to some community. Oh, my gosh, I almost forgot Epic over here. I jumped ahead on that one. The Epic Store, your free games this week are Dead by Daylight. To me, that's a hide-and-seek game, but it does have a lot of good characters in there.
At least it's a good title.
Yeah, and you can be a lot of characters in that game. A lot of them are free now, too, which is awesome. So if you want to be Jason, be Jason. And the other game is called While True, apostrophe, Learn. This is a strategy puzzle game that looks really dumb. But yeah, if you're into those and you want to learn while true, then go play it. Go download it. I'm going to download it anyway and never install it. All right. Time to move over to the community questions. And our first one comes from Dr. Doom 71. Such a great year. Jesus, he wants to know, did someone have a smoke alarm beeping in the show while we were recording? He's been looking all over the house for this alarm. It's just beeping, beeping, and beeping. Then he realized he only heard it while he was cleaning on the podcast, right? Like just while he played it. He checked every smoke alarm in the house while listening. The bone conduction headphones makes it sound like it was outside. He probably went outside, Jesus. He probably went out there several times. When he went to the backyard, and then he went to the front and the side.
Oh, shit. That's funny. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. Last week I had my monoxide detector was going off. Fuck, man. I didn't hear it.
Didn't I bring it up? Because I think mine does this too, where it'll just randomly beep. It could be 12 p.m. or 1 a.m. It only beeps one time. So even if it doesn't have a low battery, it's just, maybe it's a reminder to check it or something. I don't know.
I don't know. It's a reminder that it's there. Hey, motherfucker, I'm still here. Beep.
Yeah. Because I'll ask the wife about it. I'm like, what was that? Was that the smoke detector or the CO detector?
Mine, like I said, mine was going off, and I thought it was my fire alarm at first, so I replaced the battery, then it still kept going off. So then I replaced the second fire alarm battery, and it was still going off. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, these batteries are brand new. How the fuck, how is it still beeping?
You ever, and then you replace them all, and you realize it's your neighbor next door.
Oh, no. So then I replaced my monoxide detector was going off. So, you guys have those over there where you live, Mayo? Do you guys have to have monoxide detectors?
I don't think we have to have them, but I've had places with them.
Yeah. How about you, Gunny? Do you guys have to have them?
Yeah. So it's in every apartment here, and it's probably, like the wife said, like they don't have to, but obviously before a tenant moves in, right? It's got to be installed. It's got to have a fresh battery. But after that, like they don't, it's not required to have maintenance go in every 6 months and check them or anything. Now, I know one thing that does happen is, and I don't know all the details on it, and I've been here too, where the fire department will show up and they'll say, hey, we're doing an inspection. And I think sometimes they either want to do it on like maybe an empty apartment or, like some tenant's apartment. And they're always pretty cordial about, hey, like whose apartment can we go into and, who's welcoming or whatever. And we can just check the smoke detectors or something like that. So, and it's not by appointment. Boom, they just show up. So, yeah, or they want to inspect like the actual fire alarm that we put on the outside of the building. But yeah, probably carbon monoxide too, I would assume.
Yeah, no, here's it's the law, man. You gotta have them in like buildings and shit. You rent out or whatever. They gotta be in there.
And I've been in some homes too where, how most of them are operated by battery. I've been in some homes where it's got an actual wire that goes to it. So, plus a battery, which is probably the backup if the power goes out. So
that's how my fire alarms are. They got a little wire that you
mine are the same way.
And then you got a battery also. So I'm assuming it's don't know why they would do that. I'm assuming it's for the fucking. I guess once because the batteries do eventually die. I don't know what the fuck that wire is. What's that wire for, Mayo?
I would think it's some sort of like, it's a hookup for.
I'm assuming. I thought it was like a power backup.
It's optional, right? Is probably what it is. Just an optional way to hook that up.
Power in case I don't know, your battery does die and it resorts to that or something. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't use it until the battery's dead. I don't know.
Think of it like this: if you've got rechargeable batteries, right, it's going to constantly keep that charge on it.
Maybe.
Yeah, just guessing.
So you're telling me if I put a rechargeable battery in there, I never got to change it again?
No, well, I'm saying if it is hooked up to the house electrical, right? It
is. So you're telling me I'm gonna.
Now, if there's a fire, you're gonna blame me, right? You're gonna be like, Gunny, I put in the
Gunny, you son of a bitch! My shit was dead.
Exploded everywhere.
Fire alarms didn't go off.
They popped out of the case, fell on the carpet.
I didn't have enough time to run into my PC room and grab my PC. Now it fucking burned.
What's that here?
But yeah. Anyways, I'm sorry about that, man. Like I legit had a fire alarm going off, and I apologize, Dr. Doom. I apologize.
Oh, sorry, the wife actually heard the conversation. I don't know. She said something about they make 30-year warranty. I don't know, on smoke detectors, something. Oh, they're probably nickel cadmium batteries or something. But I think that's the ones we did buy for our vacation house.
Wait, they make 30-year batteries for smoke detectors?
Yeah,
what kind of battery is this?
Probably those nickel cadmium.
What kind of
That's what I call
battery is
them,
that?
Like the ones they put in cell phones or something.
I know you need one for sure, Jesus.
Probably low-powered ones, but yeah. So yeah, that answers Andrew D's question about getting new batteries into the smoke detector. But Andrew does have another question here. He wants to know, how heavy is your Mayo duty? Your Mayo.
I guess this one with a picture he had posted, and it said heavy duty Mayo was the label.
Was that like a whole gallon of Mayo or what?
No, it was like a regular jar. Maybe it was a gallon.
Why was it called?
I thought they were big gallons.
Why was it called heavy duty Mayo though?
I don't know.
I mean, like I've never been in a situation where I needed mayonnaise and thought to myself, you know what, Gunny, this mayonnaise is not enough.
You need some heavy duty Mayo.
We need some heavy duty Mayo up in this bitch.
You need because now I gotta be like, you know what? Now I gotta Google that, right? So it's called I'll just say big jar, right? A big jar of Mayo.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Yeah, okay. I zoomed in on the picture he posted. It was at Gordon Foods, and it's a 128-ounce bottle.
That's pretty heavy. So I worked in restaurants in my younger years. I definitely remember those. You know, when you basically pull out the spatula and just slap it on some bread. Or, you know, depending if you're making some macaroni or whatever, get the big spoon. Just fill that bowl up. But no, lately I'm not a big Mayo guy. No, more of a mustard. Regular ass French's yellow mustard.
You know, I found heavy duty Mayo, and it says here that it delivers full egg yolk flavor with a thick base for any application. Yeah,
maybe some Miracle Whip. Not the Mayo, man. I'm not a big. My Mayo duty is light. You know, especially being a truck driver, there are some places that I go to. Maybe one in particular, I'm like, whoa, go light on the Mayo, light on the mustard.
Yeah, I guess you got light Mayo, right? You can buy light mayonnaise.
Well, no,
you can buy regular mayonnaise.
There's heavy mayonnaise.
Heavy duty.
But
there is a heavy duty.
There is heavy mayonnaise.
Whoa.
You guys didn't know this, did you? There is heavy mayo. It's just a little bit thicker, I think, than normal regular mayonnaise.
Heavy Mayo, is that your brother?
Yeah, long lost brother.
It's your bigger brother. He's a big guy.
He's my brother, but he's heavy Mayo.
Yeah, I mean, no, it's not. It's here. I got a definition here. Heavy mayonnaise is the designation for use for extra emulsified mayo. That's right. That's right. It says here, have you ever made a tuna salad that became watery in the fridge? That type of separation is less likely to happen with heavy mayonnaise in the recipe. It says here, heavy mayonnaise simply contains more egg yolks than traditional mayonnaise. And, yeah. You can make your own heavy mayo.
Oh, nice.
All you need is 1 egg. Okay, let me give you the recipe right here. 1 egg. 1 egg yolk. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt. A 1/2 teaspoon of dry mustard. 1 pinch of cayenne pepper. 1 cup of olive, peanut, or vegetable oil. Or a combination of all of it. 1.5 tablespoons of vinegar or lemon juice. And you could add salt to taste. You bring the eggs to room temperature. You place the egg plus the egg yolk, salt, mustard, cayenne, and a 1/4 cup of the oil in a blender or a processor. You turn on the motor and add a remaining 3/4 cups of oil in a slow, thin stream. You then add the vinegar or lemon juice. You then taste it. You correct the seasoning. And then you will refrigerate this until you need it. This recipe mayo will give you about 1.5 cups of heavy mayo.
Yep. So I used to make that back in my 20s at a restaurant. So, yeah, the other thing you can do is, if you want some real heavy mayo, some super heavy mayo, you just let it blend longer. The longer it blends, the more thicker it becomes. And it's heavy.
Is that true? Is that true?
Yes, I used to do it. I used to make that, and what's the now I'm forgetting the name of it. Not the romaine lettuce, the dressing. My gosh. Some Caesar salad dressing.
Ranch?
Yeah, Caesar salad dressing. Right? That's the one that's made with, basically it's just mayonnaise, except with other shit in it, like Parmesan, and throw an anchovy in there for good luck. Mix that all up.
Okay. Look, I found the battery you're talking about. It's that 10-year battery, right? That says like 10-year smoke detector battery or something on it. Those are the exact ones we bought for the smoke detectors we have. Those are the ones we bought. The 10-year lithium battery power.
Yeah, the lithium. Sorry, that's what it is.
Well, has it been 10 years, Jesus?
Well, maybe it has been 10 years.
Maybe. Yeah,
no, I've lived here for like 6 years. 7 years, 8 years. However long this podcast has been, it's probably how long I've been here. So, it's been a long time, right? Like 7 years, 8 years now. So, it hasn't been 10. Maybe those other batteries weren't 10-year batteries.
Aha, see?
They were hobo batteries.
Those were hobo Walmart batteries.
And now we bought the real man batteries. And these are going to last 10 years.
So that's how long the show's going to go. Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, nice. Got another 10 years of podcasting to do, fellas.
Yep. Before we start hearing that beeping again.
Hopefully. I don't know. Anyways, any more questions?
That is all. That's all we have for questions.
That's all. That's it.
I thought there was more there.
I thought there was more.
Oh, no?
Oh, nope. I think I got everything here. I'm looking on Discord, but.
Did you get the one from Brian 12 Jr.? It says, what's a pet that you can never have and just do not understand?
I skipped it. Sorry, Brian.
Well, I don't know, man. What's a pet that
you can never have and just don't understand?
Me, I would never have a spider. I'm not a big tarantula. They're okay, but I don't understand why people want them.
Yeah, what do you do with that, right? Do you just sit there and want? What does it do? It doesn't do anything.
Oh, yeah.
I guess if you wanted to crawl around on you, you can do that, but.
What are those, I'm thinking like Komodo dragon, not the big gigantic ones, but the ones you put in. You put it in an aquarium.
Like a chameleon or something?
Yeah, something like
or
that.
An
iguana?
An iguana. Thank you. Because I thought about this, because I knew I had one friend who had, he had one iguana. He had a couple of them, and they just sit there. They don't move. Unless you feed it whatever every several days
Yeah.
But they don't fucking move. I don't get it.
Yeah, but you could have it crawl around on you and shit, I guess.
Yeah, you could do that. I guess you can bring it out and play with it until it bites you or something, but
My cousin had one when I was younger, and I remember we went out to it's the swap meet out in Vegas at the time. Vegas is fucking hot, so it was the summertime, and it was a swap meet, and it was like an outdoor swap meet, so it's fucking huge. And I had one, and I just put it on my shirt, and that fucker was happy as shit because it was out in the sun, So it was just chilling on my shirt, just fucking crawling around me and shit, wouldn't fall off. It's kind of pretty cool. I mean, but really, there's nothing else you do with them. I mean, you watch them. Watch them do things. You just watch them.
No, I mean, that's with most pets, though, right? I mean, fish, you just kind of watch.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true, right? Yeah.
There are some
you
fish.
got a dog is interactive, yes, but if it's like in a tank,
yeah,
you're probably not interacting a whole lot.
How many times, guys, have you gone to a friend's house, right? And you're like, "Oh, cool fish tank," and he's like, "Yeah, I've got one of those, one of them fish," and you're like, "Oh, where is it?" Well, you can't see it right now because it's under like the fish house.
I got a fucking seahorse in there. Where?
Yeah, but you're like, well, then why bother having it if you never see the damn thing? I don't know. Yeah, I like fish. What? I'm just saying,
I like aquariums. Fish. I like salt aquariums, like saltwater aquariums, because they got the cool fish in there. So you got shit that you don't see like in normal fish tanks. They got like sharks and shit in there, like cool shit.
Oh right, I've seen those. Those are awesome.
They got like fucking, like I said, they got like seahorses and fucking sea stars and shit, whatever the fuck those things are called. They got cool shit in there, Mayo. But I heard that. But I heard that that sea salt water aquariums or whatever the fuck, or saltwater aquariums are really hard.
Yeah, the saltwater are hard to maintain.
It's hard
I would
to maintain.
think that would be hard to filter and maintain. Yeah.
Well, they're saying that it's really hard to just keep the level of the salt in the water and shit good, so the fish don't fucking die. You got to keep it legit perfect at all times. And then when you clean it out, you can't just clean it out it's not like normal fucking, you know what I mean? You don't stick the fucking fish in fresh water and shit, it fucking dies. So
right, it's got to acclimate.
You got to have all this special shit to clean everything out. It's fuck all that, man. But it would be cool though to have one. Imagine having a little cool shark in your tank.
Right.
Wouldn't that be cool, having a shark?
That would be cool.
It'd be cool to have some jellyfish.
Yeah, like a jellyfish. Yeah. Something cool like that. That would be a cool fish to have, right? You get oh, man. That's a cool fish.
Watch it. I want the one that changes colors. That would be awesome.
Or having an octopus. Imagine having a little octopus in your fish tank.
There you go.
I heard those fuckers know how to escape. They're really good at escaping, though. No, really, not even kidding, man. I saw a whole video.
I've heard that, yeah.
I saw a whole video of one in a fucking, it was in a fucking lab or something. And it was a pretty it wasn't a big ass one, but it was a normal size one, I guess. I don't know. It was a small one, but it was in a tank. And that fucker opened the top up. It's the middle of the night. He opened the top of the fucking tank.
It's creeping out.
And then and then fucking crawled out of the top. And then fucking crawled on the table and it fucking left the room.
It was gone, huh?
They found it in the fucking hallway or something the next day. They came in
and sure would up in the corner
in the coffee machine.
All dried out.
Oh, chilling and shit. But the fucker escaped, dude. He fucking said, "Fuck you, I'm out of here." Yeah, those fuckers are pretty smart out here. You know what other animal is really smart, Gunny? Crows.
Are they? I mean, they're pretty good at they got good eyesight, that's for sure.
They got really good eyesight and they're really, really smart. You can actually teach a crow how to do something and it'll do it over and over and over without fail once it learns how to do it. You know that? If you have a crow as a pet, you can teach that fucker how to open a door or something, like how to like open his cage up or something, and he'll know how to do it every single fucking time. They don't forget, Gunny. They just fucking learn, and they're like, oh, fuck, I could do this, and this happens. And they're fucking smart, dude.
Like them and those cockatiel birds, too,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, those motherfuckers, too. They're really smart. And also, crows can remember people's faces. You know that? Like, if you own one, it'll remember your face over everyone else. That's right, Gunny. What's up now? You didn't know all these fucking fun facts, did you, motherfucker?
No.
Yeah, it pays off to watch Animal Planet, bitch.
Yeah. Watch Animal Planet and play Peppa the Pig.
Animal Planet, fucking
learn the things.
Was that their fucking show the one with like has like all those fucking Planet Earth? Watch that.
Oh, the
shit.
ones on Netflix.
Oh yeah.
Planet Earth.
Hey, those look really good on the OLED.
Watch that in
Fuck
4K.
yeah, they do. Yeah, those things are nice. But I mean, a pet that I could never have. I could never own a snake, man. Like, why the fuck do you want a snake, dude? Like, what's the point of that animal? You know what I mean?
Yeah, again, it's probably just another one of those, keep it in the aquarium, and it does a lot of hiding, you know?
I would never touch that motherfucker. A snake or a fucking, I don't know, something dangerous like that. I don't know if I would want it. I think I would want an ant farm. That would be cool until they all escaped and fucking...
Get some red ants in there.
Ants all over the house.
Some bullet ants. Jesus, some bullet ants for Christmas.
Say, mates in Australia, go ahead and send me your deadliest fucking ants.
Is it Australia? Is that where they got the woodsman spider or the biggest spider? I think is in Australia.
Is that in Australia?
No, I think it's not woodsman, but it's something else.
Wolf spider, wasn't it?
Yes, maybe it's the wolf spider. I think you named it because I asked Kyle about it.
Yeah, big ass one that's like super big. Yeah.
I feel like that thing's gonna bite me and take my leg right off. You know, I just get so infected. You know.
Yeah, but like,
mate.
I think it'd be cool to have like an ant farm or something. That would be cool. I don't know. Just some people have some weird animals, man. Like people own like alligators and shit, like crocodiles and fucking weird shit like that.
Like on was it like on TikTok? You see like them little sugar gliders and stuff.
Yeah, like weird shit. Like what the fuck? Why do you want that? That thing belongs in the rainforest in South America, bro. What are you doing with that shit in your house?
I remember. It was like 2 years ago when we were at the water park here. The zoo has a water park attached to it.
Yeah.
And we had season passes, and we were going every week. And the one day we went, the road we were kind of sitting by the wave pool. You know, it just makes waves, and it's like nice and sunny, and the kids are in the pool. And we're sitting, and this guy comes in, and he had a pet monkey with him. And they let him have him in there, and he was getting all sorts of attention. Everybody was stopping and seeing the monkey and everything, you know. And it was this little monkey on a leash,
really?
And it just kind of hung out with him. But
was he wearing like any clothes?
Oh. Yeah, he had like a little like swimsuit on. It was so cute. But I think they eventually ran the guy out. Told him he wasn't allowed to have it in there. So. Oh,
really? They told him to leave?
Yeah, I think they wanted him to leave. I remember them talking to him, but I can't remember like security guys came over to him and was talking to him, and I think he was kind of arguing with him, saying he had like paperwork saying it was like a what do you call it, a
companion animal or something?
Yeah, like a service animal.
Yeah.
But I don't know, but yeah, he was trying to keep it at the water park with him. It was just the weirdest thing to see.
Speaking of a monkey, it reminds me of the monkey. At that same swap meet that I was telling you about where I was having the iguana, my fucking, there's a guy there that he's been there forever, dude. And he owns a monkey. Like, he has like a little monkey as a pet. And he dresses a little fucker up in like a little vest, like a little, like, he'll dress him up like a carnival, like a little vest and a little top hat and shit. And then he has him. He has him on a leash.
Does he have the tambourines or something?
No. Like sometimes he plays drums and shit. Like during Christmas, he'll like have him dressed up as a little drummer boy and shit. You know, there's a little drum.
Ride a motorcycle around the swap meet.
No. He doesn't ride a motorcycle. He has a tricycle. He has like a little tricycle bike thing. But the little fucker, dude, all the dude does is stand there with him, right? And like he'll let you take pictures with him for like a couple bucks. But the little monkey, you know, he'll high five you and he'll give you like a fist bump. but only if you give him money. And if it's anything less than a quarter, he throws it on the ground. So like, if you hand him like, he taught him like pennies and like dimes and nickels are not fucking quarters. He'll look at it and he'll hand it back to you, or if you piss him off, he'll just throw it at your feet. He gets mad and just throws it on the fuck at your feet, and then he'll just walk away from you. But if you give him $1, he'll like smile at you and like give you a high five and shit. You know what I mean?
That's cool.
Or like if you give him like anything less than like a quarter, like anything, I think I'm pretty sure it was like a quarter or something like that. And then anything like less than that, he just didn't fucking accept. He was like, "Fuck you! I don't want no pennies, bitch." Like, that shit back
Inflation, everything's like five or less now.
Probably
5 or more.
Now I probably don't accept anything less than $5 or something, you know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck you guys. You give me a fucking $5 bill, I ain't fucking fist bumping you, motherfucker. But yeah, I was like, what a smart ass dude. All he had to do is buy a little monkey, right? Like, you just get a little monkey from a pet store or something, and you just teach that little fucker, hey, fucking pennies, bad. And you fucking teach him bad. You know, dimes, bad. Nickels, bad. Quarters, good. You know, and then eventually he just learned, I'm assuming. You know,
Yeah, he knows what's up, right? Because
Yeah.
he knows like he's getting a snack when he gets the real money coming in.
No, he does. He does get a snack. He'll run over to his owner, and he hands his owner the $1, or he puts it in his owner's pouch. He has like sometimes the monkey will be wearing a fanny pack, and he'll put the money in his fanny pack, and then he just runs away. But then sometimes he'll run over to his owner when he's not wearing the fanny pack. He gets tired of wearing it or something because it gets heavy, you know. He'll give it to his owner, and the owner gives him a snack. And then, like, fuck yeah, dude. I'm like, fuck, that's legit easiest job in the world, dude. Have little Scooby snacks for your fucking monkey and just have him fist bumping people and shit all day long. And you don't do nothing. You just have the monkey do the work for you. I need a job like that. How much does a monkey, this time to Google, how much does a monkey cost? You know who had a monkey? Ricky Alfares had a monkey.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ricky had him. He sent me a video on Messenger. I asked him one time. He sent me a video and playing with his cat and stuff.
The monkey was?
Yeah.
Was it a big monkey?
No, it wasn't real big.
All right.
He talked about his I want to say it was his ex-girlfriend. I don't think it was his ex-wife, but he kind of like there was no details, but he said, you know what, Henley, he said at one time that he had because he had horses too, or his girlfriend did. The horse was in the house.
What the fuck?
So I don't know what that means. Like was it just like chilling out there with the girlfriend
inside the house?
Inside the house, yeah. I don't know. I don't think this thing was a Holstein horse, but yeah, he said it was too much. I would think, right? If you got a monkey and a horse in the house at the same time,
that's a lot, dude. What the fuck? I get like you like animals.
Maybe it was in the garage. Who knows?
I can kind of understand that one. Maybe.
I mean, it would kind of smell too, right? I mean, it's got to,
but not in your
not
fucking.
exactly like it uses the restroom, or you can teach the monkey to use the restroom, right?
Or just put a diaper.
Or wear
on
a
the
diaper.
Monkey. Yeah.
Yeah, can't do that to a horse, right?
But I guess not.
Keep that thing in the backyard. Maybe the backyard wasn't big enough. I don't know his living situation, but my mind was racing, thinking,
That's
my gosh,
lot,
a horse,
man.
a monkey.
A horse and a monkey? Talk about a pet I don't want to own. I don't want to own a fucking horse. Think about all the maintenance that goes into that shit. Got to upkeep him. All that shit all the time. Fuck all that, dude.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lot of upkeep. It's like Mayo's dog. Mayo thought that the dog was going to cost
I think it's a lot of work.
Mayo thought, this dog is going to cost me a few grand. I'll be happy with it.
Yeah, get a puppy, nice. They said. The kids say, get a puppy, Dad.
It'll be fun.
We need a dog.
Yeah. It's like having a baby,
Yeah, and then next thing you know, it's chewing all your shit up.
Even your headphones.
Peeing everywhere. Right? Costing you money when you move out. Chewing up all your shit every time you leave. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I know I should get my good headphones the last week. So.
You know who wanted to chew all your shit up? A cat.
Right.
Maybe it would scratch your bed or your
probably would have scratched
your blankets.
Bed. Yeah.
Your couch,
At worst,
sofa.
at worst, it would scratch up your sofa, right? Or your gaming chair or something. At worst.
I mean, there's going to be fur in places. Get one of them furless cats.
Maybe not if you get.
Yuck.
Some cats don't really shed though that much, man. Like some cats have really
Yeah, they're
short
not that
hair.
bad. Yeah.
You know, unless you get one of those fluffy cats, but you don't want one of those ugly bastards. You want like a normal cat.
Oh, one has the big eyes. Like an
Yeah.
owl.
Big eyes. You don't want those ugly those skin cats.
No, that's what Gunny said. Yeah,
Those things are ugly.
a hairless
dude.
cat. Yeah,
You know those things
I
get
want,
all
I want what they
oily
call
and
a
shit?
Bengal cat. That's really big. It looks like a leopard.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. There's one that I really want. It's called like a Savannah cat or something. It's fucking big. It's almost like the one you're talking about, Mayo, but it looks like a little like cheetah or something. But it gets pretty it gets pretty big, but it's big enough to be in your house. You know what I mean? It's not like huge.
Right.
So you can have it as a pet, but they're really, it's like 20 grand. It's like, fuck. But those things are cool looking. They look so cool. They look like it looks like a little cheetah or something, dude. Like, they're really cool looking. But I could never afford one.
They can be, something that can be domesticated. That'd be nice.
Yeah, they could chill in your house, you know. I'm pretty sure you could domesticate most cats. Most cats. Not all of them. I wouldn't fucking want to sleep with like a tiger or a fucking lion. Screw all that.
Or, or even a mountain lion. No.
Those are pets that people shouldn't have, dude. Like, what the fuck what are you
Right.
doing? You know, like, what are you doing? Oh, I sleep with this fucking tiger every fucking day or whatever the fuck, or this lion sleeps in my room or whatever with me. You know, like, what the hell are you doing? And Mayo just woke up his dog.
I'm best friends with this grizzly bear, but then it ate my left arm off. Yeah, I was hungry.
This
Or I
fucking
thought I was a predator by
this
accident.
fucking gorilla is my best friend. You know what I mean?
Silverback gorilla, by the way.
Yeah, this fucking gorilla that's like fucking 7 times the size I am. It's my best friend. I trust it with my life. Like, hell no, dude. Even like, I was reading the story about this guy who, in Africa, he like rescued this hippo, right? When it was a baby. Like, it got lost from his mom or something. And he rescued this fucking hippo, dude. And he raised it from a fucking baby, right? Like this little baby hippo. Raised it. And he always swore that hippo would never hurt anybody. But, you know what happened? Eventually that fucking hippo started attacking people, dude.
Right.
And the 3 times that it tried to attack other people that were like either like kayaking nearby the river where it lived, or they were hiking around there. It was in Africa. The hippo would try to attack people and try to fuck with them. The dude was able to calm the hippo down and get it like distracted or whatever to come back. But you know what happened eventually, Gunny? You know what happened eventually?
Eventually, it mowed somebody down. Those things are like 400 pounds, aren't they? Or even
Eventually,
bigger.
it killed that dude. That fucking hippo killed the guy.
Damn.
Yeah, it killed him.
Those things are like rhinos, right? It only has to step on you once.
Well, literally once. Those things are fucking killers, dude. You know more people die from hippo attacks than like lion attacks and shit in Africa? That's a fact, Gunny. A fucking fact, bro. I'm dropping knowledge.
Yeah, those things bowl you over. Sometimes they say, hey, look, it's got the sex organ on its hoof, right?
Yeah.
Right? Because if you look under it, it reads, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah, you really are. I mean, no, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and
Cracking ribs.
people think like, oh, hippos are fucking slow and stupid. They're fucking slow animals. Fuck no. Hippos are fast,
I
Mayo.
They were fast, yeah.
They fucking sprint, bro, and they can catch up to you real fucking quick if you're not paying
Don't
attention.
you remember Jumanji? Don't they get chased by hippos in Jumanji?
Those are
The second one?
rhinos, aren't they?
Oh, maybe it was rhinos.
Those are rhinos.
Yeah, you're
All
right.
right,
Still,
Jesus.
though, hippos,
Hey,
man.
Jesus. So hippos average 3.5 meters or 11 feet in length, right? They can get that much.
That's fucking
Okay,
huge.
so in weight, we're talking 3,300 to 7,000 pounds.
That's a fucking car.
Yeah,
then some.
that's definitely a car.
That's
or
a
truck.
That's the light side to 3,300 is a car.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things are all meat, man.
You know what the maximum speed of a hippo is? 30 miles an hour.
Damn, I think
On
maybe the
land.
fastest people could run 30.
No. Yeah, good luck.
On land, the fastest human on Earth, Usain Bolt, was clocked at 23.4 miles an hour.
Yeah, you're fucked. You're not getting away from that thing unless you
I'm
climb.
telling you, man. Hippos
Hippo
are
climb
fucking
trees. Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, that's a challenge now. I want to see
Somebody outrun a
Usain
hippo.
Bolt and a hippo run. I want to see them two race in a sprint. They need to make that happen.
Dude,
But,
they're fast.
What about
Like I said,
kangaroo? What about a kangaroo? I think that thing would probably
fuck you up, dude. Imagine you
kick
piss off
you,
a
and
kangaroo.
those things punch too, don't they?
I don't know. Is that was in that? It's
They
been that
punch and
one
kick.
movie. Did kangaroos punch, Mayo?
I had thought they did.
Remember,
you see
Mayo?
stuff
Remember?
like that.
Mayo, before we started the show some time back, remember I said I wanted to box a kangaroo? And you were like, mate, I think you'd lose that fight, eh?
More than likely.
Be no good, Gunny. You'd be on the ground crying. You'd be like, look at this
apparently-
bloke over here.
Kangaroos do punch. Yeah.
Mayo's over there. I called my mate over because Gunny was on the ground crying because the kangaroo punched him right in the jaw. You know, he went down square, passed right out.
It says kangaroos can jump and leap up to 25 feet. That's a big leap, man. 25 feet in a single jump.
I don't think Usain Bolt can even jump that high.
And it says also that during a fight, a kangaroo can just stand on its tail and kick you with both of his feet. Yeah, what's up now, Gunny?
Man, I don't think I'll be getting one anytime soon, eh?
Probably not.
Oh, where's Gunny? He's in the hospital. You know, he went down there.
Kangaroo fucking whooped his ass again.
Said, I'm going to challenge this Roo over here.
I'm just thinking of all the crazy animals people can have, man. And that's one I wouldn't want to have either. It's a kangaroo. Why can't people just be normal? Get like a fucking dog or a cat. Little bird, maybe. Everyone wants to have some crazy shit. Like, oh, look at me, bro. I got fucking this deadly fucking jaguar imported from fucking South America or something, you know?
Right, it's a panther, you know?
It's fucking in.
But it's
where's
now
it
loose
at?
in the neighborhood.
Where's it at? It's in my
Yeah,
fucking
police
bedroom.
are looking for it.
It's in my bedroom, bro. Just chilling in the room.
Don't open the door.
Don't open the door. It's trying to leap out. Oh shit, man. Yeah, there's some pets, you know, that we couldn't have here. You know, just saying, Gunny. Anyways, I think we're done. We're done. I'm done. We're done. Mayo's
We're
done.
done.
Mayo looks done. His dog is done.
Oh yeah, the dog's out cold back here.
Yeah,
You sneezed, Mayo. You didn't see it, but then the dog leaped up.
Oh yeah,
she
as soon as I
jumped up
sneeze, she
fast.
jumps right up. She is right there.
She's like, "Whoa, what the fuck was that? What are you doing, human?" She's watching
looking at me
you.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
But,
she hears us
well-
talking shit.
Since I wanted to play Satisfactory all day, I had things to do. You guys know I was at the dentist. I was doing adulting things. You know, hygiene. I got my hair cut. I went outside today. Besides video games, but no,
Outside.
hey, podcast priority. Never got the old Christmas tree put up. That'll probably have to happen tomorrow. Get some bulbs up there and some glitter and ornaments and put those fake presents under the tree. Be all festive, you know, in the holidays. I want some Christmas cookies. You know what I want is some peppermint bark. Yeah, a couple other random tidbits, Mayo. You know, I deliver alcohol for a living, and I did buy these things called buzz balls. I deliver a lot of those, by the way. I know some listeners are like, oh yeah, I buy those.
No, we got the buzz balls going on now.
So I do I think they're 20 ounces, but I do deliver giant balls. They're called Big Balls, BALLZ. And yeah, I guess it's like a competitor to Club. You know, those little clubs? You know, Long Island iced tea, Mai Tais, stuff like that. Yeah, those things are horrible. I'm just not a big, you know, like, these mixed drinks. I don't mind the mixed drinks when they're, when there's like top shelf stuff. Like, there's these ones I deliver called On the Rocks. And that's from, one of our major companies, right? So we're talking, Hornitos and, other top name brand mixed drinks. Those are really good because we deliver those to even like Whole Foods, and man, they sell out really fast too. Yeah. Oh, is it? Geez, it's coming to me now. The one of the whiskeys that's in these mixed drinks are really good. Great for the holidays. But yeah. But no, the buzz balls are just ugh. I deliver those to like 7-Elevens and liquor stores, and yeah, ugh. I had like an apple one and a chocolate. They weren't very good. So I don't know if you want a quick buzz or something. I guess drink those things. If not, buy your On the Rocks. Those are nice. Good to have for the holidays. For the adults. So, unless you're a wine drinker, which I'm not, I just give it away. Whatever wine I get, I just give it away. Random, friends. So they can have them.
You guys get wine from your work? Wow. I don't get anything from my work.
I'm one of the largest wine distributors out there. So, yeah, I usually get like 12 bottles or so. I'll probably get more next week. It's all equaled out via seniority. So, I mean, there's only 6 of us where we're at. So, we're at a satellite office. So, we probably get way more than the guys do at the actual warehouse itself, where there's 100 people. Yeah, so I always go for like, give me I think I got that, what is it? The orange vodka, which it's okay. I guess if you put some juice in there, it's good, but I would never drink vodka straight. But a lot of Canadian whiskey. I deliver a ton of Canadian whiskey. Anywhere from Crown to, all that stuff. Canadian Club. Yeah, a lot of it does come from Canada. Love your whiskey, eh?
Right.
Good stuff, Other than that, it all comes from Kentucky. So.
All right, where are we going to find you, Gunny?
Go find me drunk, drinking the buzz balls, somewhere on the couch. No, at Xbox. That's where I'm at, and been on Steam a lot with that Satisfactory game. Yeah. Gamer tag Gunny Chief. It's quiet time. Can you tell? I'm using the quiet Gunny voice time. And on the PlayStation, HGP_Gunny. Where do we find you, Mayo?
Oh, you're gonna find me on Discord. As the Mayo. You're gonna find me on Steam as the Mayo. Xbox is the Mayo. Twitter is the Mayo. I'm everywhere is that way.
He's not heavy Mayo. He's just
not
Mayo.
The heavy Mayo. Not the light Mayo. Just Mayo.
Go find Ryan as Gib877. He's over on the Xbox. He also has a Steam account. I believe he's also there as Gib877. Where do we find you, Jesus?
Find me on everything as JesusWalksAlot. I'll be playing some games this week. I don't know, man. Maybe I'll go back into Cyberpunk. Maybe I'll run back into Red Dead. I don't fucking know, man. I don't know. Maybe I'll play Halo. Maybe I'll do something with my life.
Be the Halo guy. Be the Halo campaign guy for us.
Oh, yes. Maybe. Okay. Anyways, we're out of here. Peace out, Brussels sprouts. We'll catch you on the next week's edition of the Horrible Gamers Podcast. The after the Game Awards, whatever game.
Our winter E3.
All right, right now, real quick, who do you think is going to win the Game Awards as Game of the Year?
What do we have for the list? Do you have it up here? Let's see. I'm going to bring it up too. Yeah. And why is my Forza not on there?
Well, didn't they cut off November and December?
Something like that. Let me look it up.
Yeah. No, I was just joking. Like,
so the nominees for Game of the Year. No thanks.
No, I know how they
Game
vote
of the
and all
Year,
that
they
stuff.
they have Deathloop, It Takes Two, Metroid Dread, Psychonauts 2, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart, and Resident Evil Village. Those are the 6 games they have for Game of the Year.
Of those? Who do I think is going to win out of those? Resident Evil.
I think Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Ratchet and Clank. No, or maybe Psychonauts 2.
I think Psychonauts 2 also.
Is that,
I just think
that
there's more,
also in there?
I feel like more people played Psychonauts 2 than anything else.
I don't know. I'm looking at the players.
Because of fucking Game Pass. You know?
Yeah.
But we'll see. So that's what we picked. So Gunny said Psychonauts 2. I said Ratchet and Clank. And Mayo said Resident Evil Village. Come back next week to see who was right and who was wrong.
And hopefully I did purchase Resident Evil Village on sale. So I need to play it and talk about it next week.
Nice. Anyways, we're out of here. Bye, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Pull back from the mic. Pull back.
Fuck you. Goddamn Canadian.
Welcome. Welcome.
Fucking weirdo. What the fuck are you doing? Jesus, how high are you right now, man?
Hi, how are you? Hi.
Alright.
Fairly. Welcome to the Horrible Gamers podcast. Okay, let's do it for real.
Okay,
Jesus, you ready?
Yes.
You ready?
Yeah.
5,
Oh, yeah, he's completely ready.
4.
Alright, you gotta get this.
Ryan ruined it for you.
It's been too long, man. Fuck.
Okay. 5, 4. Can't do this, dude.
Broke Jesus.
Recording has stopped. Where we go?
Cuddy is over here stopping recording.
Oh, that's coming up on...
Jesus, were you recording that?
I'm recording still.
I'm not recording it. Give me, it's like 1 second.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Horrible. Oh, yeah, okay. 5.
Did you hit your head, dude?
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Horrible Gamers Podcast, show number 377, being recorded on December the 6th, 2021. I am one of your hosts, Jesus, also known as JesusWalksAlot. Today, I'm joined by my friend from the West Coast, the best coast, Gunny Chief, Heavy Mayo is back. Welcome back, Gunny. Welcome.
Hey, you could have said it any better. The West Coast rules, baby.
The West Coast, best coast. Everyone knows this. And somewhere from Little Ohio, doing porn things and stuff, driving Camaros around, The Mayo's back. Steve Wheeler, welcome. Mayo, welcome.
Hey, Jesus, Gunny. How's it going, guys?
Pretty good.
Good. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah.
And from the Great White North, he's back. He's from the North Poles. He ran away from Santa. He escaped. Ryan Gibson, Gib87777.
Yeah! What's going on, everybody? Another episode of the Horrible Gamers podcast. Let's do this!
Yeah, welcome back, Ryan. What's
going on? I'm back. At least for a little bit.
Mute your phone, Ryan. God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
Fucking noob over here podcasting.
Right, I know. What a fucking noob. That's like you never
Little
done this
rusty.
before. Wow. What a
Okay.
fucking noob. This guy.
Done.
That was distracting me so much. What a distraction. What a noob. God damn. You act like you never done
Yeah,
this.
he is. He comes on the show. He becomes a big distraction.
I know, man. Look at this shit. I'm restarting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna put that whole shit at the end of the show. 5, 4, 3, 2.